Right.
Like, yeah, I don't know what exactly broke, but something broke. And it was 100%, it was entirely caused by an Albion Online advert.
Right, should be back now.
Bear with me, I'm just reloading my YouTube. Yes, we are.
Do you want to see the memes I've been making out of that fucking ad that we were stuck on? I've just made one new one. I'll send them to you, Fatman T. Hang on. Here's the new one for you, babe.
No.
Thank you, darling. Let me see. When the educated can you send me the original as well? Because I'll get in on this game later.
Yeah.
A hot minute since I photoshopped a meme. Like, go fucking send me the original. Like, at it.
I'll send you the original one that I cropped.
Yeah.
It's just got no subtext to it.
That'll do me. Yeah. Thanks very much, babe. Yeah. So like, if you like run it back like a little bit before we kick, cause like we missed a lot of context.
We lost. We've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Literally.
Basically, like run it back to just before you left.
Okay, then, so
Yeah, about there. Yeah.
about there.
About there. No, the 51-second mark where your cursor was, you fanny.
There.
There you go.
Right, on the
Fucking-
beautiful picture.
Yeah,
Right.
fucking wiggle.
He's one of the blokes from the fucking Sex Offender Shuffle. That's where I remember him from.
Right, now, just verify for everyone. According to also from my end, my internet not dropped one iota on my upload side. So it looks like YouTube did something to us. Or
We
something.
didn't do shit. We were literally just sat here and it just fucking died.
According to everything on my end, 'cause I just looked through all the back data. Everything's running fine on my end. I've had no blips in the internet at all.
I can promise you we didn't do anything.
Right then, let's try again then.
Yes.
Unless one of us are super secret hacker mans, I doubt it.
I doubt
Well-
any of you two are super secret hacker man.
I mean, I'm a private investigator, but I'm not that fucking talented.
I failed
They
school,
had no
so
idea the dark secrets
I
that were
think we
soon
all
to
did.
be uncovered.
No.
Any of that school.
No, I passed my school with B's and C's.
Nice. So you got passed by the skin of your teeth.
No, passing grade in high school when I was a kid was getting passed with like an E or something.
Yeah, so you passed by the skin of your teeth. I passed by the skin of my teeth to the point where like they straight up lied about my exam results like to the SQA so they could get rid of me. How about you, Rinswin? How did you do?
I know I was just fucking shit.
You just
I just had
fucking-
a skill issue.
You turned up to the exam like still a little drunk from the night before and you just fucking bend it, fucking.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, bear in mind.
I just turned up to the exam with no brain.
To be fair though, when I did my exams, I was drunk.
Nice.
That's not even a word of a lie. Because my history teacher said, oh, just keep your nerves calm. Have a wee shot of whiskey before you go. Before you do your exam, help calm your nerves. Yeah, I drank a bottle.
Nice.
But through my friends.
Is it me, or does that broken glass look like a middle finger?
It does.
It does a little bit, yes. Now, I was high for my exams. I wouldn't even fucking lie. I was high as a goddamn kite.
I was off my tits on homebrew. And I passed.
No,
and I passed
I
like.
remember for every single exam. I had 3 exams in high school. For all 3 of them, before I went in, I smoked 3 joints, took a full codable, and just fucking went with it.
I passed. I got science. I got double 1 science, double 1 maths. Both the B's. I got D in English, which I'm dyslexic, so that was amazing. I put that one
Yeah.
off. I got a B, C in history, and I think I got a D in CDT.
So I got an A in English, at the National 5 level. So if I stayed on for 5th or 6th year, I would have gone into advanced higher for that. I got I think I got either a B or a C in my business exam, which again was a Nat 5. Fucking didn't even turn up to my maths exam. Didn't even fucking show up to that one. And they still gave me it. I don't know how that works. I didn't turn up, and somehow I still walked away with that with a fucking B. And I know I had another exam I was supposed to go to, and I can't even tell you if I turned up or not because I was too high to remember. I remember turning up to the building on the day. I can't tell you if I entered the fucking exam room or not. I got fucked.
You know the problem with maths I have at the moment? Can you remember the TV show Numbers?
Vaguely. Was that the one with like the 3 instead of the E?
Yes.
Again, I vaguely remember its existence, yes.
Yeah. Back in the day when that came out, I was like, oh, maths can be used to help solve crime. It can.
Actually,
yes.
was that the one with like the maths guys that solved the murders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And what got me with that
It was
one...
like Scorpion, but shit.
Yeah, what got me with that one is they betrayed math people. They're saying, oh, we're all math experts. And all of a sudden, all the math experts become expert hackers.
Yeah, because they basically gave up and just tried to rip off Scorpion, and didn't do a good job at it.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I know maths, like computer programming and maths have some like
Similarities
to it, but
not that much.
Not that much. You still have to understand language and flow language, which has nothing to do with maths whatsoever.
It's why I'm shit at programming. Like it. You know, I studied English, not fucking beep beep beep. You know, fucking.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Right. So
what's an F statement? I don't fucking know. Fucking.
let's get back at this guy.
But in this twisted case, it was the police who were left shocked at the admissions of a too honest killer. A killer who
Yeah, it
will
was
hear
here when
from
it
in an
crashed.
exclusive, never before heard interview.
It was right here where
relatives
the
of
fucking
Rick and
advertisement
Janet Street
crashed.
had planned to celebrate Mother's Day, as was their yearly tradition. But as the family approached the house that day, they instantaneously felt that something was very
You know what's
wrong.
the problem with this,
This
right?
feeling was confirmed.
Is
when they
given the
knocked
content
on the door
that's
and no one
this channel
answered.
does,
Immediately,
I guarantee they're
Yeah.
not monetized.
one of the windows had been
Oh, probably
shattered,
not, yeah.
but in
Which
no
means that
way
YouTube's forced those adverts for
were
itself.
findings that lay
Yes.
inside. Peering through the broken glass, they glimpsed a horrifying sight. Rick and Janet were inside, both in pools of blood on their couch, murdered in their own home. Shocked
Dun,
and
dun,
in a
dun.
panic, a call to 911 was quickly made.
There is certainly a body inside, and I noticed a gunshot through the window, and so rather than go in and explore, we're calling you.
But a burning question lingered
Smart.
in the air.
Oh,
The gunshot should
committed
not be
such
your
an evil
justification for
act.
not exploring, though.
Can you do me a favor? Can you restate our title for us?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I noticed it a while ago, I just wasn't sure when you were gonna notice it.
I wasn't going to notice it. Just until I looked over me fucking OBS there a second ago.
Oh, fuck, I need to sign back in, I forgot, I cleared my fucking cookies the other day. Fucking, hang on. Right, show
Sorry.
the password so I know the right button. I did.
Sorry, people.
Shit.
It's been a while since we've done this.
Hang on. Wait, need to go through our messages and find the password. I know I sent it to you yesterday.
You did, yes.
Capital H, that was the problem.
Heinous war crimes.
Yeah, that was the issue. Yeah, I didn't capitalize. That was the problem.
You know, heinous war crimes. Just watch the news about fucking Israel at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not wrong. You had a line, but you're not wrong.
The problem is how to tell which
He
one.
had a line, but he right.
And how to tell which one's doing the war crimes. Is it fucking Gaza or fucking Israel at the moment?
Both. They're both doing war crimes.
It seems to be the competition seems to be the most asshole in the kind of conflict. To the point where it's actually overshadowed Russia's kind of being an asshole. Which is
Yeah.
amazing. Right, so far, both grandparents are dead, and they brought the kid in for questioning. Now, up to speed on this one now?
Pretty much. If you bear with me, I'm just doing the tags, because you forgot to do those.
I did. So I just reset the stream.
There we go. Alright. Renamed.
Sexy.
Title fixed. Have you seen the title I gave it?
I have not.
You may wish to look at it.
What did you call it?
Surprise.
Oh, God. Hold on.
I did what can only be described as possibly one of the funniest references I will ever make in my career.
And we've got our subscribe count's gone up as well, apparently.
That's it.
Yes.
Correct, we've hit 13.
We were at 11, so we've got 2 subscribers. Got 2 new subscribers.
Ew. They're not here.
Lies. Back in black wits.
Read the rest of it.
Fatman T, wifi did a whack. You gotta line me not wrong.
Like, I'm out of line, but I got a point. Fucking.
Yeah.
If we get DMCA'd because of that fucking title, I swear to God, I'm gonna burn down the White House. I'm not even fucking lying, dude.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I want to see something interesting here.
Yes.
Oh, piss off.
I was gonna say, it'll be one of the in-game songs, yeah. To be fair though, it's not like, there's no effect on it, so it doesn't matter.
Wasn't it?
No.
Yeah,
See, no impact. So it doesn't matter.
And still though, it's cunty.
Yeah, but it's fine.
It's a game. It's cunty.
I did tell you to turn off the music before we started, but like, you chose to wait until like halfway through the game.
Because I was distracted playing hide and seek.
Still. I know, I think you'll find we were busy doing a heist at that point in time. Because it was just after we finished the heist, you remembered, oh, I should probably turn off the music.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I know after we said we were going to stop playing, we ended up like another 2 hours playing hide and seek without the fucking...
yeah, just fucking around. It's always the same in GTA though. I mean, fuck, Rincewind can attest to it. The second you finish a heist, you'd spend like at least an hour fucking around killing each other. Like, it's the law.
It just thought one in that game, that one, didn't it?
Yeah, like, it's literally the law at the end of a heist. Like, you go for a little load screen, you end up outside of a location, everyone turns around, shoots each other in the head, and then a little fucking gang war kicks off for an hour. You know, like, it's the law.
Right, so, let's get back to this one. Right, so, grandparents found dead, shot on couch, apparently.
Parents, but close enough.
No, grandparents. No, his parents.
Was it the grandparents? I thought it was the parents, okay.
No.
Rick and the other one.
Right, and they brought the kid in for questioning so far.
Right.
Horror of the discovery was made all the worse as the investigation began. Rick and Janet's family members quickly informed the police that there was one person still unaccounted for. The couple's 17-year-old grandson, Isaiah Sweet, who lived in the home with them. Fearing that he
That is a
would
really
met
unfortunate name.
similarly grisly end,
It
authorities
is.
began
Isaiah is
looking
a
for the
really
missing
shit name.
teen, but they never could have imagined what they would uncover when they finally caught up with Isaiah. On May 14th, the day after
Also,
the
fuck
bodies
you,
were
it's pronounced
found,
Isaiah.
Isaiah was finally located in Cedar Rapids after previously driving 75 miles to Iowa City.
Fucking hell.
Apparently, the teenager was spotted walking towards a park and was quickly pursued by nearby officers. Isaiah seemingly tried to outrun them, but quickly surrendered once he heard the sound of police dogs on his trail. Now knowing
You can't blame him, can you?
Bok, bok, num, num.
at least not the kind that his grandparents had suffered.
Ominous
The police
granars?
were eager to hear if he had any insight into the horrific crime. He was promptly brought in for an interview. You'll notice that Isaiah is in handcuffs, and you'll soon understand why.
Put those things off you. Probably feel a little bit better.
Like I said,
You're gonna be
this
good with me,
is
right?
the first interview that have this
The
kid.
detective offers to remove Isaiah's handcuffs as a gesture of goodwill and to try and build
Like, it's not
positive
even a
rapport
we
with
think you
them.
did it yet
This
interview.
also
It's
serves the
we just
purpose
want to
of
talk
removing the
interview.
constant reminder
Yeah.
that Isaiah is in police custody, which may help him feel more comfortable.
Why don't we shut this thing for privacy, okay? Yes, sir. Grab some of that food, okay, Isaiah? Isaiah, since we haven't officially met, hey, my name's Scott Rieger. Okay, I'm gonna need
I
you.
mean, what's impressive is this is not even an interrogation room. This is a back office somewhere.
Yeah, it's just a back
Yeah.
office.
You can tell by the phones on the wall.
You know, they're giving him food.
Like, it's literally just where they do the accounting. Like,
They're giving him food, took his cuffs off, everything. So, you know, as far as this kid's concerned, all he got arrested for was running away from the police.
Mhm.
Right? You know, the detective's very
like that's
friendly.
no reason to buckle.
You know, take us right in front of them. Told his grandparents are dead yet. You know.
As he's got less than no reason to buckle under questioning, and I bet he's gonna buckle instantly. Isn't like question what he's gonna break down, isn't he?
With the eye, with DCI, I'm a police officer. I never look like it, but I figure this is a little bit more comfortable for me. So
After this, is there any way I can go to the hospital for this? I cut it open on a rusty fence, and
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure
Absolutely.
I'm worried about tetanus.
Yep, no, absolutely.
Isaiah
You're
is
pretty.
being
Hold on a
typical
second. Someone
interrogation room.
pause. Wait a minute. What the fuck was that entire sentence? Someone help.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm worried about what?
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
How can you be pretty sure that you're worried about tetanus? What the fuck is that sentence?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Someone buy this child a fucking dictionary and a fucking grammar 101 book, please.
Don't worry. He's a criminal mastermind.
But fuck it. How can you be pretty sure? How can you not be entirely sure about what you are and are not worried about?
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
What are the fuck you mean I'm pretty sure I'm worried about having tetanus? What? Like, huh?
You know what's realised to me, right? The subtitles for this thing is completely covered up by the fucking our news desk.
Yeah, they are for the viewers, yeah.
Yeah.
Not for us. Sucks to suck, viewers. Those of you at home who are hearing impaired.
It's fine, they won't hear you laughing either.
Yeah, like I'm hearing impaired. I can see the subtitles. Get fucked. Fuck you. Got mine.
I think one day I'm gonna revamp our fucking overlays at some point.
Oh yeah, they need doing, but fucking I can't be ours.
I'm gonna pay somebody to do it. To be honest.
You probably got a better result out of it.
But instead is in what appears to be the detective's office. This isn't ideal, as there are numerous distractions that will be a constant reminder of where he is.
I'm going to show you this here. This is called a statement
Well,
of rights.
fucking
and
accounting
acknowledgement
office.
of waiver, okay?
Right,
Yeah.
remains silent. Anything I say can and will be used against
Yep.
me in a court of law. I'll write to an attorney if I cannot afford one will be appointed to me.
You've got those things down already,
Yes, sir.
don't you? Okay, let me read these to you. Is that all right?
All right.
All right.
Man's watched one too many episodes of fucking CSI. He's got it memorized. Fucking.
Yeah. Problem is, at this point, he's been Mirandized,
Mhm.
which means that everything's now on the record for any question he does.
Yes.
At this point,
So he's fucked.
At this point, any criminal genius was like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yes. Shut up. Request like the only words you should be having leave your mouth are lawyer, please.
Yes, and now.
Yeah, that's it. Just lawyer present now, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. No further words necessary.
Isaiah may be trying to show off or appear smart by reciting his Miranda rights. However, all he's done is prove that he's quite familiar with the criminal justice process, possibly due to past encounters with police.
Well, no, anyone who's watched
Or
any
serious
kind
The
of
detective who must
any kind of
read
American
Isaiah's
detective shows
Miranda
is
rights, and he
like,
agrees to
familiar with the
continue
Miranda
talking
rights.
without a lawyer
Yeah.
being present.
Go
I've
ahead.
just watched
All
too much
right.
NCIS. That's why I
When was the last
fucking
time
know
you had
it.
something
Like,
to eat?
4 days ago.
You haven't eaten
what they
anything
call
in
it,
4
the
days.
catch.
Right.
You know,
And
fucking.
we got more food, so if you
They still
while
haven't
that stuff
found the
down,
body.
you want to keep going, we've got more food, we can keep it coming.
You guys make me feel like I
Okay.
didn't do anything
Yeah.
wrong.
Why do you say that?
Well, let's put it like this. I'm not going to be lying to you guys about anything you ask me.
And I appreciate that.
No problem.
Okay?
Isaiah appears to be taken off
Bye.
guard by the warm treatment.
Bye. Why would you say that, you dumb motherfucker? You dumb motherfucker. Why?
Because genius.
Oh, I am so glad
Can
I'm
you
not
not
a
see?
lawyer.
You're smart.
I swear to, if I was a lawyer, right, and I got fucking given this case to fucking defend, if I was like his fucking defense attorney, and I saw that bit of the interview, straight up, I'd take the jail time for refusing to serve. Straight up, I'd be like, nah, I'll take the 5 years in jail, it'll hurt less. Nah, I ain't taking this one. No, thank you.
Yeah, you go to
Give it to
give
someone
the
else to
case.
put me in jail.
Give the case. You go to see the client first time. So, did you admit anything to the police? Yes, everything. Fuck.
You're like, okay, case closed. Okay, fucking
Just
great.
just plead guilty.
Yeah,
just plead
plead
guilty.
guilty. Just plead guilty. You've already pled guilty, like, by accident, so just plead guilty officially. They'll go easier on you, you dumb dumb motherfucker. Why?
Oh, it gets better. It gets better. I mean, they actually give him a cheeseburger there, so, you know, he's got quite decent food.
Like, they must like the kid, you know? Like,
especially when it comes to being offered additional food.
Bear in mind that this is 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the interview.
6 minutes in, and he's already, like, halfway admitted to doing something.
Yeah.
And eating half a cheeseburger. Like...
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
This puts the
Like, I
detective in a
didn't know
very
you could
good
fuck it up that
position,
quick.
And Isaiah may be more inclined to give him the information he wants to continue to receive this kind of treatment.
They're not gonna take this from me, are they?
What is it?
This is a real Rolex.
Okay, where'd you get that from?
I found it in a hobo's tent.
Down there?
Yeah, in CR.
Okay, we'll just keep it up there. We'll probably deal with that later.
Cops.
So now he's made it to
You
grand
really
larceny.
just admit to robbing a hobo.
looking for me.
That's not the grand larceny, because that's a Rolex.
He genuinely just admitted to fucking robbing a fucking hobo. What a dumb motherfucker.
Yes, you can remember though, it's grand larceny as well, because the Rolex is what? 10, 20 grand a piece?
That's 2 extra charges on top of the murder that he did not have to get.
Yeah.
Like, if he'd have just shut the fuck up. Oh. What a mother...
To be fair, he could have sold that Rolex, got 20 something grand out of it, and then fucking
Got a lawyer.
got a plane. Pissed off
Fuck,
out the
wait.
country.
Knowing fucking Iowa, you would have got 6 grand out of it, to be honest with you. But, like, even still, man. Fucking dumb fucking motherfucker. Like, tip, people at home, alright? Tip. If you're ever in a police station being questioned or interviewed, don't admit to stealing shit! That's how you go to jail! Don't
Don't
admit
admit
shit!
anything.
Fucking... Like, make them prove that you did a crime.
Probably didn't even know about
You know,
Rolex. That's
And
the
if
best
you are
part.
genuinely intrigued, like, are they gonna take away my Rolex? Don't admit to the fact you fucking stole it! Lie! Like, be like, oh yeah, like, my friend gave me, it was a birthday gift. Fucking lie your ass off!
Yeah.
Come up with a reason for why you don't have the receipt! The fact that it was a gift is a good reason to not have the extra fucking receipt, you dumb motherfucker!
Not just that though, right? Say, because I know the fact you just confessed. Say you didn't confess to this, right? They now have something to hold you on while they do more digging.
Exactly! Stop giving them information! Just shut up and ask for a lawyer! Please, I beg of you, you dumb 17-year-old fuckhead!
He's a genius.
Please! Fucking please!
And one of
Just
them came
shut
up
up!
to me, started talking to me, asked if I knew where I was. And I was like, no.
So he
I
didn't
don't
recognize you
Yeah, I
at
was
all?
like, no, I don't even know where he's at. Like, I had my hair back to here,
Now, what would have been one of the reasons you were pulling your hair back?
trying to not be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
At first, he was asking if I saw the other cops, and I was like, nope. And then he was like, do you know who Isaiah Sweet is? And I was like, no idea.
Not a clue who that is. What are you thinking the whole
My
time?
God!
I'm thinking, how fast
Stop!
am I gonna run?
Admitting
As soon
to
as
crime!
He walks away from me.
What I want you to do right now is just kind of relax. Go ahead. Sit down,
Please
kind of
stop
mount down.
admitting
Like
to
I said, we're gonna
crimes, you
kinda start to kind of walk back
dumbass.
through some things first.
Alright.
Okay.
More than anything, I want to know what brought me to what I did, what's wrong with me.
Sure. Then you know.
What the fuck?
I'm bawling.
Okay. Hey,
Oh,
Isaiah.
please!
If you cry, that's totally fine, man. I respect that. Okay. You're up.
I want to go back so bad.
How come?
Because I loved them so much, and they didn't deserve that.
How come they didn't deserve it?
If anyone in that house deserved it, I did. More than anyone.
Hook Sincrease, just fucking confess!
We're 9 minutes in to the
He's
interrogation.
confessed in a very roundabout way, but he just he's fucked.
Nine,
Oh,
whole 9 minutes into the interview.
oh, he's so fucked. What a dumbass. He's so fucked.
I mean,
How did you f yourself that badly that quickly?
this cop here, he's loving this. He's like, this is
He's loving every second of it. He's like, son of a bitch, I'm gonna get home before dark. I'm gonna get home and have tea warm for a change.
I actually see my wife have sex.
Yeah. I'll actually get to say hi to the kids before bedtime. Instead of having to wake them up at 2 a.m. and be like, Dad's home, now go back to bed. Like, he's loving his life right now, is this cop.
This kid was difficult loving. You know, it was
Because
hard.
the 17-year-old fuckwit has never heard of shut the fuck up.
It was really hard case love, you know. We had to work round the clock, you know, to get the information. You know, this one, like, well, how bad's the case? Oh, the minute, we're fine.
Yeah, like, we spoke to the kid for approximately 4 seconds and he's just admitted to everything. Like, we spent more time writing shit down as he was saying it than we did getting him to say it.
He generally does as well.
Like, it took us longer to write down what he was saying than it did for us to get him to say that shit.
It generally does as well. That's what's
Like-
stupid about it.
Like, we bribed this motherfucker with a cheeseburger and a can of Sprite, and he just started fucking talking.
Take your time.
Like,
brother.
cheapest toe in the world. Fucking the diet Sprite went down the wrong fucking way down. Isaiah nearly fucking drowned.
Fuck off, I've heard.
Janet and Rick had taken custody.
Man nearly fucking drowned live in a fucking police station. Fucking. That would have been a messy bit of paperwork.
Stacy's
How interesting, right? The stream's still recording from what I'm looking at. Would you
Yeah.
believe that advert upped my GPU usage to 18%?
I can fully believe that, yes.
What we witnessed with the Albion Online advert, yes.
Right? Which is
Like,
which is,
given the Albion Online advert caused your rig to just stop. Yeah, I can believe it. Now I'm gonna go make sure we're still fucking live.
everything on my end says we're still live.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, we're still live. We're still live.
Sweet,
Okay.
Isaiah's mother, had allegedly suffered from substance abuse and could no longer support her young son. But her parents were more than willing to take him into their home. Immediately, Isaiah will answer one of the questions.
It's the fact he legit got bribed with a burger and a Diet
Even
Coke
with
and
this
that
reveal,
worked.
There are even more disturbing questions left to be uncovered.
Like,
When you say what happened that night at the house, what happened?
can we just, like, pause a minute so we can appreciate the fact that this motherfucker got bribed with a single cheeseburger and a can of Diet fucking Coke? That's all the bribery it took, was a cheeseburger and a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
That's all the bribery that was required to make him break down. What the fuck? How fucking desperate for a Mackey's you gotta be for a fucking Diet Coke and a cheesy to be enough to get you to admit to murder?
It's like McDonald's, it's just something, I think, like a random cafeteria burger.
Like, I think it's one of those fucking microwavable rustlers. Fucking. Like the shitty 2-minute micro burgers. I think it's one of them.
What are you saying there, Richmond, anyway? We lost
No.
him? Have we lost him?
What's that?
There he is.
I said, well, I thought you wanted to say something there.
No.
Anyway,
Like, just.
we're at 9 minutes 22 seconds.
And he's admitted to just shooting them in the fucking head.
Yeah.
When you say what happened that night at the house, what happened?
Shot over.
Okay.
9 minutes, 27 seconds.
What'd you shoot him with, Isaiah?
9.5 goddamn minutes to admit it.
An assault rifle?
Oh.
You know what it looks like?
You dumbass.
Okay. What,
Black, bolt action. 10 or
That's
more
not an
round
assault
clip.
rifle then.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not an assault
That-
rifle.
That's a tactical rifle, but okay, buddy.
I mean, that's looking like...
She was coming from the front, looking like a AK.
I think that looks
That's
kind
still-
of like an AK, but it's not. That's not boat action. That's more looks like a DDS. Do you think?
Maybe? You can do it for free, it's 308.
No, it's not 308.
That's definitely a 308 firer.
I guarantee. I think that's a 2.2. Maybe
Oh,
two-
well, maybe, actually. You could definitely fit a 2.2 in it.
maybe 2.2 or 270.
Nah, 270, nah. You wouldn't want a 270 for, like, attack.
And it tells you.
It's Czechoslovakian.
Okay.
AR-15.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
That's... Nah, that's not a Czechoslovakian fucking AR. You can fuck off.
I was gonna say
You
AR.
can shut the fuck up, buddy.
I don't say AR. For people who don't know, stands for Armalite Rifle. It's a manufacturing brand.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, and
Czechoslovakia don't make them.
No, they don't. It's a purely American brand rifle.
I know what he means.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But, like, it looks a bit like an AR-15, and it looks like it might have been made in Czechoslovakia. Like, I get what he's trying to say.
Yeah, the wood.
But that's not.
The wood stock, the wood grip. It looks something like you would expect coming out of like the Soviet bloc at the time.
Yeah,
but
it's very like fucking. It reminds me of like the Car 98. Actually, it's very Car 98.
It reminds me vaguely of the SVD.
Yeah, it's no. I'll give you that. It's fucking near identical to an SVD. I'll give you that.
The problem with the SVD is the barrel's long on SVD and the stock is a skeleton stock on SVDs.
Doesn't the SVD have a pistol grip as well, if I recall?
No.
No?
No, it's got integrated stock and grip.
Oh, because it's got the wee fucking hole, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remember it? Yeah.
It's got a thumb grip with thumb round for the stock and grip all in one piece.
Yeah.
And again, though, SVDs aren't bolt action, they're semis. You know what I mean? So, I actually don't know what it is, to be honest. It does look like an AK, but that bolt receiver there is all wrong.
Do you know what it could be? It could be a very heavily modified AK, to be fair with you.
I think Frankenstein.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be like an AK Frankenstein.
Possible? Because that bolt
take an AK and force it into a hunting rifle, you know, like...
I mean, that bolt does look comes from like a W70, maybe?
Yeah.
Which would fit an AK frame. And that. But how do you get around the gas chamber, I don't know on that one.
My guess would be carefully.
Yeah. It would have to be heavily modified to run that way. Like I say. Because that's top level bolt action. And you remember from there, if you look for the trace line from the chamber from there, it goes straight into the gas chamber for the recoil. Not getting down into the barrel system here. So
that's a weird fucking gun.
I'll go agree with that. I'm thinking Frankenstein now. It's definitely a Frankenstein.
I'm thinking it might be a Frankensteiner, yeah.
Yeah. If everyone knows what Frankenstein is we get two guns and you unholy meld them into one.
You just gotta glue it together, like.
Yeah,
you attach them to each other like in different pieces with duct tape, and then you pray that it doesn't explode.
Yeah, it used to happen a lot in the 80s.
It explodes.
It happened a lot in the 80s, the way of getting around like serial numbers and shit for like, illegal guns.
Yeah.
Used to be a big popper back then, but again,
It still is pretty popular, to be fair, in the underground markets.
But I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, that's a mess. It's
usually
a weird rifle. I kind of dig it. I kind of like it.
Usually get Frankenstein's down like try and marry an AR-15 with the fucking 308 rifles components.
I kind of dig it though. Like it's
definitely an interesting take. I think if you look here, right, because that definitely is like an AK body. The pistol grip's been removed.
Yeah.
In favour of a thumb groove at the top here. So it's definitely an interesting weapon.
I think they've just snapped the fucking thumb grip, like the pistol grip off, and put a new fucking receiver in it and called it a day.
Okay, and I appreciate that.
Although Isaiah has just admitted to killing his grandparents, the detective so desperately wants to get to the bottom of how this horrific crime came to be. In doing so, he ensures that there is nothing preventing Isaiah from answering any questions thrown his way.
How you feeling, right? I mean, you're with me right now,
feel
right?
Like I don't really know like much, but
okay. Well, let me ask you this, Isaiah. You understand who I am. You understand I'm a police officer. You understand that the guys who brought you up here, why they had to find you, okay, and they brought you up there. There's nothing medically right now that's preventing you to talk to me, right? But you understand the questions I'm asking you right now. Okay, there's no question that you're not smart enough to handle these questions. Okay. I get that. I think you are.
Sure, yeah. Sure, you're fucking intelligent, yeah.
Look at me.
I'm never gonna.
You just admitted to double homicide, you
And
dumb
that's
motherfucker.
Isaiah, part of this is that what you're doing today by telling me the whole truth as far as what happened, not only what's leading up to it, but what happened during it. I know it's going to be tough to walk through, but we need to do that, okay? And then we need to talk about what happened afterwards, okay? all the details we need with this. This is your chance to start healing yourself on the inside.
Fuck.
Walk me through Friday.
Shut up.
What's going
No,
on
it's
Friday? Walk me through the time you wake up on Friday morning. We'll kind of walk through that.
Man, can't even remember fucking Friday. Jesus Christ.
When someone's gaze
Some
drifts to
weird
the left
fucking
after they're
alien
asked a
underneath her.
question, this generally indicates that there is some inner dialogue going on in their head. This doesn't necessarily mean they're being deceptive. However, detectives will take note of this behavior.
No, he's not deceptive, he's just an idiot.
Sat at home on house arrest all day.
Although it is usually a good indicator that they're trying to make up the story. It's usually up to the right is like genuine attempt at remembering, up to the left is attempt at fabrication.
Yeah.
There's a door that goes into the garage from the basement. I went up to the garage and
It's not 100% accurate, but like
In general terms, yeah.
And then I
yeah.
loaded it with 10 bullets, walked up the stairs, took like a point like this, had earmuffs on and everything. I took a point like this, stepped up one stair so I could see my grandpa's head. Boom, pulled the trigger back, pulled the bolt back, shot my grandpa twice in the head.
So now he's made to first degree murder. At this
2
stage.
attempts of it as well.
Yep. And again, we have an idea of the difference. Second degree murder is where it's generally classified as murder in the heat. You know, you get in a fight before you go out and blast somebody.
Yeah.
First degree
It's
murder,
like first degree is pre-planned, if I remember rightly,
yeah,
correct?
premeditated. So you have to think about, you have to plan the crime out, which he's
Yeah.
really doing. You put earmuffs on, you put gloves on, got the rifle, loaded it. You know, wasn't even arguing with his grandparents. Just woke up like, and bang.
Yeah, he didn't like plan it out, but like he planned it out as he was going. You know.
Yeah, which is enough for
counts.
premeditated.
Yeah.
You know, there's no mitigating circumstance that said I have to kill this person. It wasn't an argument where he just grabbed a knife and stabbed him. It's like, no, I'm going to reach down, get this gun, you know, load it gently, and you know, I don't want to damage my delicate ears, so I put some earmuffs on.
Which like pussy.
Where was your grandpa sitting?
They were both sitting on the couch.
Okay. And where were you at?
I was on the stairs coming up
Like coming up from that landing? Okay, because I've heard, I haven't been inside your house, but you know, some of the guys were up there the other day and they were kind of going through it.
hollow point assault rifle rounds. And then
Okay.
I went up to him and I just broke
Hang on.
down,
All of
started crying.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Fuck off. Run that back a second.
Yeah, that's quite myself. Yeah, hollow point assault rifle. What the fuck?
Is this
What
motherfucker
point
trying to tell me that, like,
is only for fucking pistols, isn't it?
No, you can't
no,
get
you
hollow
can
point
get
rounds.
as well.
But again, though, the idea of a hollow point is when it hits target, it spreads out, causing damage that way. So
Yeah.
it's not really. It's mostly used for like handguns for like stopping power at close range. Nothing when you're generally using a rifle. Generally, like piercing rounds or a more of a spread round. But again, I've never heard of a hollow point assault rifle.
Like they are definitely a thing.
They are, but they're very rare.
They're very rare. Like, especially like that as well. Like A, fuck off. Does that rifle fire 5.56? You can shut the fuck up.
No, because that's
And,
7.2.
And like B, like, why would you put hollow points into that rifle anyway?
I think I've
That
never.
rifle is very clearly kind of designed for like medium to long range.
Like I
You
said,
don't want a hollow point for range.
I think I've never seen a hollow point in 7.2s before.
They do make them. They're just incredibly rare and incredibly expensive. But like,
I'm guessing custom job, be honest, custom order job type stuff.
they usually are. Like, if you want to get them reliably, you're getting them customed.
Yeah.
You know, like you're going to a gun maker and or like a guy with a shed and a hobby, and getting them made for you. Like, you're not
But again,
gonna just walk to a gun range and buy them on hand.
again, that means that rifle is not meant for hunting. It's self-defense then. If he's using hollow points.
Yeah,
Because he would not use a hollow point for a hunting round.
you'd ruin the meat.
Yeah, because you'd be picking up bits of steel every 5 seconds.
A weird fucking.
Then I went up.
It's a weird gun. I don't like it.
It's a very.
Like I dig the look of it, but like not with fucking hollow points. I don't. Nah.
I mean, so far you've got what? You've got a bolt receiver from what looks like a W70. You've got the external guts from a fucking AK. It looks like, and now
Yeah.
you're using some very clearly close range.
Like
ammunition.
ammo with that. Yeah.
You know? And to be honest, he's actually grabbing their head twice for the hollow point.
Yeah.
There won't be a head
That's
left.
Did the first shot not do shit?
Well, if you just shot the head with the hollow point, there'll be no head left.
Yeah.
At least not in the exit wound. There'll be just like a cave. You know what I mean? So, don't
That's
tap.
the point of the hollow point is like it makes the exit wound a lot bigger than the entry wound.
Mhm.
That's how hollow point kills you. It makes you bleed out real fucking fast.
Yeah, it was designed. Hollow point was designed for two reasons. One, to create bigger wound cavities, right,
Yeah.
for close range, and two, to even the person with body armor, the shock from the impact, and part all the energy
it'll
to the
put you on
impact,
your ass.
is designed to put you in your ass and cause internal damage that way. You know, so from the shock
Like
wave.
even if it's a 9mm hollow point, it's gonna put you on your fucking arse.
Police used them a lot back in the day.
Yeah, they still do. To be fair,
No, it's bad now. Pretty sure I can't use them anymore.
can they not? I thought they were still rocking about with hollow points these days.
You might get some detectives have special permission for like the backup piece to use them,
Yeah,
like in like the Metro or in the ADI tech teams. But general, no, the cops now back down to using their 9mm specials.
valid.
And if people wonder what 9mm special is a special round is a standard round with half the grains in it.
Doesn't quite do as much. It's more for like shoot him in the knee to drop him versus like get him
Kill.
in the head and kill him
Yeah.
kind of ammo.
Yeah, it's designed basically to even get a chest shot more to maim than kill. We're designing them to
Like,
do.
you know, like a motherfucker, but you'd be fine. Or they can fix it, you know.
It still can kill you at close range, but designed more so also designed so to get like say using like even a Glock 9mm can still do through and kill someone who passes behind them. You know what I mean?
Like,
so it's designed
yeah.
for that to stop that kind of shit happening. And that, but again, it's
We're just designed to stop through and throughs, to be fair with you.
mostly it is, yeah. That's why they do it for. That's why they use squash rounds for. A lot of the time.
Like,
But again, that's confused the fuck out of me. A hollow point
that,
round and a rifle.
That threw me for a loop. Like I heard that, like I had to get like a triple take. Like my brain had to buffer that information for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand like a hard round, like the cut a jacket round or a split round, but a hollow point round.
It's a weird choice.
Especially if
Even a full metal jacket, I could understand, but
yeah, at least that's 7.2s.
a hollow point is a weird choice.
It is, especially for home defense. I mean, if I'm getting a weapon for home defense, I'm not picking a bolt action rifle.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I want something that's semi.
Even a semi, you're going for home defense, you want shotgun, something that works at close range, not something you have to, try and aim and take recoil into account for to hit your target with.
Nah, I can't. Bullet's a bullet. I don't care what range I'm at. I am an MP5 at your kneecaps, you're going down. I don't care what range you're at.
Yeah, MP5 would work close range if it wasn't banned because it's a submachine gun.
Yeah, but like still. Like, you get my
Although
point.
MP5s have been
My point
reclassified.
is more, it's a semi-automatic weapon. It's more about a man.
Although MP5s have now been classified as a machine pistol nowadays, I think.
I believe they are, yes. Call of Duty still hasn't quite gotten that memo, but you know.
Started crying. I told him how much I loved him.
Apparently, the teenager was heading down a tumultuous path filled with
No.
substance abuse and rebellious behavior. During his high school years, Isaiah had supposedly begun to fraternize with a crowd of older kids, where he used
Oh, no.
substances such as marijuana and methamphetamine. Along with this, he
Hold the
allegedly
harder,
possessed
how could
severe
he?
learning disabilities, making his education all the tougher to accomplish. Unfortunately, this only led to further issues, as Isaiah dropped out of high school at the age of 16.
Same.
It seemed that after this, the unruly teen's
He's
dangerous
quite short as well.
He is 5'9". I believe
Yeah.
you spotted that myself. He's 5'9".
5'9", 120 pounds. That puts him what?
129.
That's what? 10 stone?
About that. That's like welterweight division.
Yeah, it's quite a skinny kid.
Yeah. And with hair like that as well, like if he hadn't become a killer, he would have made a hell of a
During the
fanboy.
course of the last year leading up to the
Like he's a
horrendous
twink,
crime,
he's got the body for it,
Janet
he's got the
directed
hair.
the
Like kid
police
could have been a good
18
fucking.
separate times, on account
You
of
could have been a good
Isaiah's
fanboy if you hadn't been a killer.
unpredictable nature.
Yeah, that's a
On
shame.
one occasion, that in hindsight would foreshadow the
Kid could have
events
had a
that
bright
followed,
future in
Isaiah
TikTok,
threatened
you know?
to kill
Yeah.
his grandfather and hurt his grandmother, along with burning the house down. On September
Oh,
8th,
delightful.
2011, police once again made their way to the infamous house to try and stop the emerging incident. They instructed Isaiah to calm down, but instead of obeying the command, the angry teenager retaliated by going at his grandparents once more, before being handcuffed and placed on a couch. It's reported that once calm, Isaiah was informed that he would be charged if the officers had to return to the house. Numerous other encounters consisted of the same nature.
Right, this is the point I get to understand when some people going to the police. He went for his grandparents with a knife at that point, and they just cuffed him, sat on the couch, and said, "If you don't calm down, bitch, we're going to arrest you next time."
I'll be honest, I'd have just arrested them for like that, because that was like the fourth or fifth time they got called to that same fucking house for the
Yeah.
same fucking guy. You
I
know,
would
like
at least-
I'd have been like, "You've had your fucking chances, kid. You're going."
Yeah, I would at least take him in for a mental health evaluation
Yeah,
at that point. A 72-hour psycho. I don't know about any of you two. What you two think?
I definitely would have got the
Really
cycle.
good.
Like,
It's
like either way, I'm going for the charge on assault with a deadly weapon. I'm going with
Yeah.
that straight off the bat. But like, I'm gonna pre-emphasize it with the psych hold.
hang on. I'm gonna send a video that I think encapsulates this.
Oh, God.
Oh God, here we go. What brain dead fucking Gen Z humor is this gonna be?
Where you send it to, by the way?
I'll send it to you first, Fatman T.
They just put it in the fucking links and sources chat. Fucking save yourself a work.
Yeah, that's what
Dumbass.
that's what we built it for.
Like it's there. A, it's there for a reason, and B, it saves you jumping between two fucking DMs. Like, like fucking hell, dude.
Oh, yeah, I know this one.
I don't.
I do.
Bailiff whack his. Okay.
Watch it.
That's okay. I get that. That's pretty good. Okay.
Apparently, it doesn't exist.
Did you put it into the top bar?
I did, yes.
Put it in the top bar instead. Try that. Just.
Must make sure that you
There you
do
go.
not appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
There we go. That was worth the 45 seconds of distraction. There we go. That was.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely put him on the at least a psych hold,
Yeah.
if nothing else. But again, this is what people saying, "Oh, well, we need more like mental health evaluators." Yes, they do, but also, if the police arrest that kid at 16, I guarantee there'll be shitload of people saying he doesn't need to be arrested for attacking his grandparents. He just needs to be hugged. You know, this is back in
You attack
2011.
someone that you could go to jail.
Because I know 2011 was like last saying, stop arresting people, just give them hugs. That's all they need. They need hugs. Like, no, they need a fucking jail.
They need prison and or a psych evaluation.
Can I remember
Preferably
back-
both.
I remember back in this is one of the other topics we had about juvie. I know in England, our general detention centres are basically just boarding schools.
Yeah, essentially it's the same here. Yeah.
Boarding schools with wire fence. Even them sell them, right? If the kid behaves, they can get access to PlayStations. You know, even internet to some degree. In
Yeah.
Borstal. It's like, why? They've committed horrendous crimes. Yes, but the children. I don't give a shit.
The thing is, well, I mean, I don't know what it's like down south, right? But I know from experience, like up here from my younger days, the cops do not like charging fucking kids up here.
They don't down here either.
They will do everything they can to like not fucking deal with it.
Because
Like,
the problem with charging a minor is you've got two problems, because it comes down to the age. If they're below a threshold level, then it's basically a family court decision.
yeah,
And family court are fucking useless.
yeah, they're a nightmare.
If they're above a certain age, then it comes down to choice: do you charge them as a minor or do you charge them as an adult? I
Yeah.
think in England it's like 15 threshold point for
It's
it.
usually
15, 16. which means that you can then risk putting a minor child into an adult prison, where it's all the kinds of crazy can happen there.
I mean, to be fair, depending on the crime.
Yeah, that's the problem. It comes down to the crime.
Like, if they commit like a triple homicide, I don't care. Like,
because you remember them 2 teenagers that killed that 3-year-old, a 5-year-old.
yeah,
They were 15 at the time. They were charged originally as minors.
yeah, which they should not have been. They should have been sent to proper prison.
So remember, one they were charged as minors, but I think the oldest of the 2 was 16. Was held in juvie until he was 18, and then you had to be transferred for another 2 years in the main prison.
Which is a joke.
It is, yeah.
He should have been there from day one. Fucking.
Especially when you see like 10-year-old murderers that come around. You don't see them often, but they do exist. They basically, once they hit 18, they get released. Because you're going to be held in juvie until 18. So if the murder's charged as a minor, they've got basically till they're 18, and then they're out in the streets again.
Like fucking, I remember, like, I had no end of bother with this one fucking guy when I was growing up, right? In, like, his little fucking group of fucking dickheads. And, like, I remember, I think I was about 14 or 15 when, like, finally, not like finally the police got involved, but, like, the police got involved and finally they fucking did something about it.
Yeah.
Like, the guy got fucking charged and everything for, like, the shit he'd done. He actually got charged for, like, 2 different things, but, like, both, like, involved myself. But it was, like, fucking... It's like, we've been phoning you, the police, like, every, like, 3 fucking weeks since I was about 9 about this fucking dickhead. And now we're, now we're doing something about it. Like, this motherfucker's responsible for half of my fucking concussions. But, like, we're gonna get him because, oh, he broke your wrist. Like the broken wrist did it. Not the fucking concussions, the broken wrist.
Yeah.
Like, really? That did it. And, like the other crime that he ended up getting done with was, like, he held a fucking broken bottleneck to one of my friend's fucking throats and threatened to fucking murder him.
I remember...
And even then, that didn't end up getting him into legal bother until about 6 months later when he broke my fucking wrist. Because I ended up mentioning it to the police and they were like, oh, we didn't know about that. Checked the record, went, oh yeah, there's a report about that. He should have been lifted for that. I went, I fucking know. Why wasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I can remember...
So he got fucking cut for both.
I can remember a case going back a few years where it started off with a kid, who was like 12, was basically doing like graffiti and tagging shit. Yeah. Right, which is basically just minor stuff, not thing. And people say, oh, just don't charge with him, just don't charge, let him go. Give him one, let him go.
It's tagging, who gives a shit? Like, it's fine.
Yeah, 3 years later, he burned down a house and killed 2 people.
Yeah.
Although tagging is minor, right, and most people don't think, yes, still charge him with the crime, because it can escalate very easily to something else.
It can very quickly, like, escalate, yeah.
I think I can argue with marijuana. I don't mind people smoking marijuana, right, but also, for the police to keep checking it, because you start with marijuana and think, well, it's not giving me the hit I want. I'll move on to... a bit of amphet. That's not doing it anymore. I move on to cocaine. That's not doing it anymore. Now,
I mean...
escalation.
I mean, I have to disagree with you a little bit on that one. Like I've got lots of friends that do marijuana. And, like, out of my friends that do weed, I know one of them that has progressed to other drugs.
Yes.
And even then, it wasn't a case of, oh, the weed isn't doing it for me anymore. It was a case of, they were at a house party, they got offered cocaine and went, yeah, I'll get a bash. And now they have cocaine every couple of months.
Hmm.
It wasn't so much of the drug doesn't work anymore, I'm going to upgrade situation. It was more of a, I will give it a go, I've never tried that drug before, and then got addicted.
Yeah, I mean, that's not always the case, but...
I don't really know of anyone that's, upgraded from weed to something else because the weed doesn't work anymore.
It's not a case of upgrade, I know I'm probably using the wrong language for it, but it's a case of...
Yeah.
Most, a lot of crime which involves, progression of drug use. Start off with cannabis, then move on to a harder substance later on. Usually because they say either it doesn't work or... He said, I went to a party with friends who smoked weed, and another guy turned up, had something a bit strong, I thought, I'll give it a try. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And it just gets worse and worse from there.
Yeah, from my experience, friends that I do know that have, that are going for, hard drug fucking troubles, that whole, upgrade system, it happens. With a lot of drugs, they'll start off on, say, fentanyl. and is slowly over like 10 years they upgrade their way to like where they're doing hardcore black tar heroin.
I guess
You know, like that shit happens.
I guess fentanyl is pretty hardcore at that point, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean. Like they'll start with something soft and then like work their way up over like say 10 years to like black tar heroin or something equally is just deadly. You know, like it does happen. Because in my personal experience with the matter, it's very, very uncommon that it's like weed is the starting point for that issue. Like maybe like weed is what started them on like the path towards drugs and knowing drug dealers.
Yeah.
Like yeah. Like you can't argue that part of it, sure. The actual weed addiction being the thing that then kicks off, oh, the weed doesn't work, I'm going to move to, say, fentanyl, and then from fentanyl to this, and then from that. It more tends to be, they're doing weed, then something else happens in their life, and they go, I need something to dull that pain.
Yeah.
And weed just doesn't do that job, unfortunately. So they'll then move to like a different street drug that will do that job, and then that kicks off the spiral of this drug doesn't work, I need something stronger.
I mean, yeah, when people feel like weed is a gateway drug, I don't mean it's like, oh, I start taking weed and all of a sudden a year later I'm going to start taking cocaine. No. Weed as a gateway is a case of you start buying legal weed, you now know people who can get you the next stage.
Yeah, like the other criminal shit you may end up wanting in the future.
Yeah,
right?
Which then creates snowball effect after that.
Yeah, it's why I know how much a gun costs in this country and like who I can phone right now if I want a gun tomorrow. Like, it's because I know some drug dealers because I used to smoke marijuana, and it came up in conversation one day. I don't remember why because I was high, but we were talking about something and I'd ended up asking, how much is a gun out of nothing more than curiosity? And they're like, oh, about 50 quid. Okay, that's a lot cheaper than I expected. They then explain to me why the market is so cheap for guns in this country. No, I will not explain it here live on camera.
No, because I know for a fact that I can get a case of full case of AKs with enough ammunition to run about 10 mags a piece for about 300 quid.
Like, it's ridiculously cheap over here to get like underground weaponry.
I think the most expensive one I can think of is about 20 grand for a bar 50.
Yeah.
And that.
I mean, one of the more surprising expensive weapons here, like if you're going through the black market, is like artifact weaponry. So things like the Luger and the M1 Garand, getting a street like version of those is incredibly expensive.
Oh yeah, those ones are because
like street Lugers are about £800, and an unregistered M1 Garand like through a weapon dealer will cost you about 600.
Yeah, because probably grand
it's weirdly expensive.
Probably M1 Grand and like the Enfield 306, 308s, is those are still legally allowed to be used in this country as well.
They are, yes.
Which creates a bit more of an issue with them. You know, for like supply and demand rise.
It's still weird that it's like I can pick up a Kalashnikov for like I said about 300, 400 quid.
45 quid for a AK-47.
You know, like, yeah. Whereas like if I double that, I get an M1 Garand. Like, it's weirdly expensive.
Last time I checked, AK-47 was about 45 quid with a full box of ammo. Especially if you go for like if you pick up a Cold War era piece.
Yeah, again, like one of the older ones where like it'll be just a bitch to track it anyway. Like,
yeah, because basically when Soviet Bloc collapsed, a lot of that shit just like vanished in the black market like you wouldn't believe.
The thing you have to watch for if you're like working with a Kalashnikov, especially if you're using like black market ammunition, is you got to watch out for ammunition that went into circulation around the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah, because
or just the Cold War in general.
They're
it's not even that. It's because the CIA ended up doing a thing with a lot of Kalashnikov ammunitions, where it's something insane, like 1 in every like 100 bullets from the Cold War has like a small explosive charge mixed in with the fucking gunpowder. Yes. So when it fires, it detonates the fucking gun.
Yeah, spike rounds.
Yeah, so like if you're gonna like buy like AK-47 ammo, check the manufacturing date on the box and make sure it's recent.
You know what's funny about
if it was from like the Cold War, return the box.
You know what's funny about that though is that project they did for the Kalashnikov ammo, right, caused a problem with Vietnam anyway because there was 7.2s they did it to, and the M16 used 7.2s.
Yeah, so it ended up fucking up both sides of the war.
Yeah, because the American soldiers like, well, Lord, I can't get ammo here, so start raiding the dead bodies for ammunition just to keep themselves going.
Yeah. And kept getting hit with their own booby trap.
Yeah, which the problem is the army knew nothing about it.
Yeah, because the CIA didn't fucking tell anyone until after the war.
Yeah.
It was after the Cold War officially, quote unquote,
Yeah.
ended. The CIA
You know those-
came out and said,
those
"Yeah, we
fire
did
deaths-
this, by the way."
You know, like them dead soldiers blamed on the fact of the Russians spiking ammo. Yeah, well, it was actually us.
Yeah,
You
it was us,
dicks!
by the way. Like, cunts, you could have told the generals. Fucking. It's like,
Well-
nah, I couldn't risk a data leak because I'm motherfuckers. Some of the dumbest shit, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's. I tell you what's actually more insane expensive to buy in England for weapon wise are tasers.
Oh, tasers are ridiculous.
I mean, Richmond, you weren't here for the episode we did on tasers. As we looked at.
No, I wasn't, I think.
No, you weren't. We looked at the Amazon. Tasers available on Amazon. Right?
Mm.
And some of them are fucking just dangerous.
That's what, like, fucking, like even like the street market for tasers. You're talking ungodly money for an under table fucking taser.
Yeah.
Like, you go to like the same gun dealers I'm on about for a taser, you're gonna get charged more than you will for an actual fucking gun.
I mean, the standard taser where you get like the two prongs on a back stick, you just jam it to someone's neck. That
Yeah.
price there back on the black market about 100, 200 quid.
Yeah, actually is, yeah. Like, my local black market, you're talking 150 for the stun stick, yeah.
Whereas the standard, like say, you can pick up a handgun for like 50 quid.
Yeah.
With a
Like,
full
it's,
bag. It's
and
ridiculous.
I was gonna say, like in my local area, 50 quid gets you a 9mm pistol and 2 fucking magazines full of ammunition.
Yeah.
For 60 quid, you can get the gun, the 2 magazines, and a box to restock your magazines. It's ridiculous.
Now, you actually want like an actual air taser that the police use. You're looking at like close to like three figures, 3-4 figures for that.
Yeah, you're talking like $1,000 or more.
Yeah, for one of those things. You know, even though they're shit.
It's like, you know Hisoka, the guy we've had on like the Canadian.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to him about this like a couple of days ago, like the price of guns in this country, and like he was shocked.
Mm.
Like, cause I thought about like, yeah, it's like 50 quid for like a handgun and some ammo, and he was like, motherfucker, like for that same deal here, you're talking 300 quid and it's legal here.
Yeah.
$300 will get you like a basic handgun and 2 mags of ammo here. What
But-
the fuck do you mean for 50 Great British pounds you can pick up a gun and ammo? And I was like, yeah. Like, it doesn't make sense to me either that it's cheaper here than in the country that makes them, but it's fine.
It does, because you gotta remember, American guns are everywhere.
Even still.
Right? Whereas England, it's about supply and demand. There's not much demand in America for legal firearms, because, to be honest, you can go to Walmart and buy a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, but you'll get caught quicker because they've got serial numbers.
Right?
The illegal ones don't. If you're gonna commit a crime, like, buy an illegal weapon.
Yeah, but remember though, there's still massive stockpiles of guns in America.
Still.
Right? Whereas in England, you know, guns are very few and far between. Unless you live in the northeast, then fucking they're everywhere.
I mean, even then, like here, like there are entire fucking like houses, like in the city, like the city next to where I live, that are straight up just stockpile houses.
Yeah.
Where it's just guns and drugs being kept safe
For
for the dealers to like, collect when they need them.
me and my brother-in-law looked into buying firearms, right? And one thing legally, yes, perfect,
Right.
actual gun licenses here.
Just given the conversation we're having, I felt that needed to be expressed.
Yeah,
you know?
actual legal, getting a full legalized gun license for deer hunting. They're looking for.
Yeah.
Right now, I like what the police are doing here. Which I think they should do in America as well, for a gun license. When you apply for a gun license here, you gotta do the standard check. So, gun safe attached to an exterior wall.
Take a valve, all that shit.
Yeah, but also what they're doing as well is, you have to then, when you get the firearm, they take you to a range. You have to prove you're able to handle the firearm, and actually fire it, and a decent aim. You know, which I think they should do in America more.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Before you buy a handgun, you have to do like about a week's sessions down a gun range of maintenance, use, and how to fucking actually use the damn thing.
To be fair, I know a lot of like gun stores, like the ones that have the built-in ranges, do that anyway.
Yes.
Of like, before we're gonna sell you your gun, like we're gonna book you in for like say free appointments to come in, like test out some firearms on day 1, pick out the one you like, we'll put it on reserved, and like appointment 2 you come down, we're gonna teach you how to actually use that firearm properly and get comfortable with it. Appointment 3, we're gonna teach you like basic maintenance and shit, and then you can hand over the cash and like we'll fucking give you the gun then.
Yeah, because a lot. I mean, I think about at least 1/5 of gun deaths in America are from what's called accidental discharges.
Self-inflicted gunshot wounds, yeah.
Yeah, or like
By act.
Or they kill somebody by an accidental discharge where they point the gun at somebody and it just goes off. That's
Yeah.
cause of that's just caused by poor maintenance of the gun, or maintaining of the ammo, causes that kind of problems.
There's also a very rare version where the gun company has polished it to shit.
Yes.
Yeah, it can be like the issue sometimes, but like even then, if you're an experienced gun handler, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you just learn how to handle your gun. I know some
Yeah.
ammo where have with like hairline triggers and that type of stuff. But you know, you got people saying, "Oh, but it's customized gun of all this type of shit," and like it's got a hair trigger and a plus receiver for fast reload. Like, have you ever had a gun before? No, it's my first gun. Why are you doing that?
You're gonna put a bullet in your leg trying to holster it, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
Like,
You know,
and it's the thing. I'd be fine with a hairpin trigger because I have this incredible skill I taught myself years ago called trigger discipline.
yes.
Like, if you're not actively looking for a bullet to leave the gun, you take your finger and you move it as far away from the fucking trigger as you can, and then you turn the safety on. That's what it's there for.
Or you do the sensible thing and don't, because I see a lot of new gunners do this, is you leave a round in the chamber.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
You know, I'm going to start my gun now, and you leave, and put. Why you got around the chamber for? Well, you know, just in case you see it in the movies. Are you planning to shoot anybody now? No, then get the fuck around the chamber, you dozy fucker.
Yeah, take the mag out, rack the fucking chamber, catch the bullet, put it back in the magazine, and leave the magazine next to the gun in the gun safe.
Yeah.
That way, if you are in a situation where you need the gun and you need to shoot now-ish, you can very quickly grab both at the same time, slap that bitch in, give it a cock, and pull the trigger in about 3 seconds of time.
I mean, another rules for England is your ammo and gun have to be what's called 3 minutes apart.
Yeah.
Is what the general rule is. You can't because even though you can't shoot somebody in England in case of self-defense, right? I think it's weird rules around it, but it's possible to do it.
Yeah. It has to be incredibly extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
I believe if they have a gun as well and they shot first, then you're allowed.
No. If someone say you live in a house, right, and you've given plenty of warning for them to get out of your house and leave, and they don't.
Yeah, that as well, you can be fine.
Then if they start ascending the stairwell where they know you are,
Yeah.
then you can actually blow the brains out, type thing.
Again, I also know if they turn up to your house with a firearm as well and they shoot at you first, you're allowed to return fire.
Well, that's equal force doctrine, that
Yeah.
one. Which
Like,
is one of the
you're
most
covered
stupidest things in
force
England.
by that. Oh, it's stupid. It's even stupid here. Like,
Because in the equal force doctrine, right, my opponent who fight to come after me has to be at least equipped with a baseball bat before I can hit
yeah,
them.
before you're good, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm martial arts trained, they have at least be armed with something, at least a baseball bat or a knife before I can actually punch the fucker.
See, it's where, like, I'm good. Because my martial arts training is so outdated and I, like, didn't get to, like, a high enough rank, I'm good. Like, I'm no longer legally classed as martial arts trained. I am technically, but, like, under, like, equal force, I'm not, so it's fine.
See, when I was registered...
Like, if someone punches me, I'm allowed to punch them back.
Probably when I was registered back when I was 12.
Yeah, I was about the same.
And the rules are different back then when I was doing it, so mine's pretty much permanent on the record.
Yeah.
And because, like, it's way back then is, any type of martial arts training you had, regardless of rank, was classified as being classified deadly. Now, because I trained and took part in tournaments back then, it
I
boosted
think
my...
that's what would have cemented it as permanent.
This makes it permanent. Because I've actually physically displayed my skills in a tournament setting, which makes mine much worse.
Like, so for me, because I was, like, I trained as a minor, and, like, got registered when I was still a minor, and it's been more than 10 years since I was, my record last got updated for my martial arts training. Like, it's no longer counted anymore.
There was also an incident where the police turned up and I got a full, 2 firearm squads pointed at my head.
Yeah. That would help.
Because I was training with a stick.
Yeah.
You know, I was out doing some sword training with a wooden sword, and because I put my leather coat on, because it was a bit cold
Yeah.
outside, I got 2 armed response units pointing guns at my head.
Trench coat mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, they were a fun time. Fucking...
And because of that incident, and again, they know the fact I was actually then now weapons trained, that added to my list.
I get off really lucky when it comes to like weapon training, like where I live, because like all of my neighbors know that I train with like blunt and like bladed weaponry in my own house,
Yeah.
and like they also know that I do so with my windows like my curtains shut anyway, so they don't care. But like because they know that that's a hobby of mine, if they do ever see me doing it, they like know I'm not trying to kill anyone. I'm just like it's like one of my like self-care things.
Yeah.
I do it for fitness, so like they don't fucking rat me in. But also, there's a lovely fucking hill right next to my house, like deep in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like it's so far out of the way. Most people don't even know it's there because like there's like a fence there. It's like those like fences they put up around fucking building sites.
Yeah.
There's like a one of them because there's a building site near it. So basically the fence got moved by accident. Like the workmen put it up mistakenly, thinking, oh, like this is part of our bit, and it's not. So you can go past it without being done for trespass. And it's because of that fence most people don't go up to the bit I'm on about. But you can go up there, like, very rare will anyone else be up there. So I can train up there. And the people that do turn up there, it's either, like, kids that I've worked with at the youth club before, so they're going to bully me for 10 minutes and fuck off. And not care. Or it's like, a dog walker. And they'll be, like, going past and, like, they'll very clearly see, oh, it's a stick.
I mean, if England...
And because I look quite young, they just assume I'm, like, 12 and fucking about and just don't care.
I mean, one thing I will say, in England, if you want to do actually any weapons training in England, like blade weapon training, right, and you want to do it legally and safely, right, go to your local sports centre and hire out a squash court.
Yes.
You do, but fuck you one of those places and they don't give a crap. Because it's classed as a steel unit.
I was gonna say, it's this, like I can do it at, like, my local community centre.
Yeah.
My local community centre's got, like, like an indoor football bit.
Yeah.
They've got a one of them, and I can get away with that under the same reasons why the local karate instructor can get away with doing lessons in there.
Yeah, because
like for the karate of like.
It's a sealed area where civilians shouldn't be walking into it easily.
Yeah.
Is the idea behind it, so they won't get caught in your training type stuff.
And like even then, it's a big enough area as well where like so long as I think like so I remember talking to like the caretakers about like it because like you know it's getting into winter now. I remember rightly from what they said. I think it's like so long as you're more than like 3 feet, 5 feet, something like that from the door, you're fine. I think it's either like more than 3 feet or over 5 feet away from like the main door into the sports center where you're doing your training. You're good as long as you've got that much like clearance between like the end of your weapon and the door. You're good. I
mean, my local sports center, we call it the Louise Center, is a rare one because we still have a gun range in ours.
Yeah.
We still have a full legalized gun range down ours, which is very rare these days to find one.
They are incredibly rare to get hold of now.
Yeah.
Like my nearest one is a place called Cluny Clays out near Kirkcaldy. That's my next nearest gun range to where I live. And even like that's like all solid. That's like 3 hours by bus or like an hour's drive.
Yeah. I mean the problem is like
other than that there's one in Ballingery.
I tried to go there for my airsoft so I could shoot my rifles up properly for the games, and although legally I could do it, the problem down there is the gun club that's there full of such old bastards that they hate anyone new coming in.
Yeah.
I think, oh yeah, you train with that? Yes, I'm using this because it's my sport and I want to practice legally, where I don't actually get arrested for putting out AK-47 in the middle of the street.
Exactly.
Because to be honest, it's happened more. We've had, even at the full ranges we go to play the game, I've had police turn up before where they going through everyone like a dust out. We hear people doing military training with firearms down here. Oh, here we go again. That type of shit.
Yeah, it's hell.
Even though that's how I go play at, the armed response police go there to do training.
Mm-hmm.
For the shotgun trials. And to be honest, we've blasted the police before when they've come down because they've left shotgun shells all over the fucking place. Not to think you spent ones, actual live ones that haven't been spent yet. I mean, we haven't down there because we do regular safe checks for the kids. Because I know, because you get kids and then the young ones find a shell on the ground. Like, oh yeah, that look cool. I'll stick it in my jacket. Look cool.
Yeah. No.
It's like no, because it's shotgun shells. They're not very safe. Best of times.
Yeah, if I hit that with a BB, it's gonna go off.
That's a BB. I mean, we use Mark 9 grenades, which essentially is a firework we throw at each other.
Oh yeah. They are nasty. Like, if you're not wearing proper gear, it will fuck your day up.
Yeah. So when we down there, we found like 2 full boxes just lying on the ground. Like, you mother.
I mean,
Yeah.
I remember a few years ago, me and some of my friends went to play laser tag, and I nearly got fucking arrested.
Yeah.
Fucking, what had happened? What would happen was, I like one of the fucking like the employees of the place like that runs the laser tag. It like seen me out in the field like in my performance and got concerned at how fucking like good I was looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like my form was on point. And shit, like, and she got suspicious that I might have been an actual fucking criminal or some shit.
Yeah.
Which, like, you know, like, but at the time I wasn't. So the fucking police convinced I was like a terrorist in training or some shit.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the fucking police turned up to the fucking laser tag range and questioned me for an hour about why I had such good fucking form. And I was there just like, it's laser tag! I've got good form because there's no fucking recoil for 1.
Yeah.
2, I've watched John Wick. And 3, basic gun like knowledge and how to handle a fucking weapon is not hard knowledge to come across. It's called Google, chuckle fucks.
Many times we've had.
Like all you do to practice for laser tag is you Google basics of firearm training, go to a pound shop and buy a toy gun, and go from there. It's not fucking hard.
I mean, the amount of times we've been out playing the game, and I've had the police there because some random twats drove past, saw us playing, and thought, oh, that's terrorist style training, and just like their response descended like a load of locusts.
Yeah, and it's like, what the fuck? You should know better.
I mean,
Like this, like it's not like that. It's like the place isn't fucking very clearly marked as an airsoft arena. Like,
oh, it's marked, got like mashed up, everything's like signs everywhere. Best one I've had was we had several assholes walking on the field with cameras, record us in, I'm calling you terrorist activities here. We're trying to do, attack London or something. I think, you're not wearing eye protection for starters, so we have to stop our game anyway because you're idiots.
yeah, because you chuckle fucks didn't take the 2 seconds to wear protective gear.
Then you come to threaten people, and we're obviously armed to the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It might not kill you, but it's gonna hurt like a bitch.
That's the thing as well. Like, you can take an eye with a BB. It's not fucking hard.
Oh, you can't kill with a BB gun if you hit them in the eye right away. It's strong enough to kill
I don't even
somebody.
have to kill you. I can just make you blind forever.
Mhm.
Like, I just permanently blind your ass by just doing fucking semi and pointing directly at your eyes.
You know, I think what got, one that gets me the most is I always get questioned by the police when I put load my gear into the car and say go to the shop. There's another shop in the back of the car. Go back to the field, and I always get questioned because one thing I have, and that's my M37, which
You'll
is
get questioned about that instantly, yeah.
which is a G launcher. If you're anyone curious about. Now, although airsoft G launchers are a thing and are allowed, the problem with them is they can very easily slide an actual
Launch
40
actual
millimeter
grenade.
Yes.
They can launch a legit, like, impact grenade. It's not hard.
Yeah, consider that mine's a full metal version of M37.
Yeah, it's...
So I get questioned about that a lot. Why do you have this? Airsoft. Why do you grenade launch for airsoft? Because funny.
Have you ever tried to throw an airsoft grenade? If that shit goes off in your hand, you're going to hospital, much like a real grenade. That's why I have a launcher for it, because I don't want to go to hospital.
Well, to be honest,
I like having fingers.
G launchers in airsoft, to be honest, it doesn't glorify shotguns, to be honest.
I mean, they are basically, yeah.
I mean, the best one I remember seeing was an RPG version. And it basically was like the basic...
They're so fun.
Was a basic like, grenade launcher shell shoved into an RPG frame. It's like, it's a very large shotgun. Yes.
Yeah, and they're incredibly fun. I got to fire my buddy's one, and they're so fucking fun.
Yeah. Weigh a ton though for a fucking shotgun.
Oh, they fucking do. They're so heavy, but there's just something satisfying about that click and the way it fires that round. It's something magic. You have to experience it to get it.
I mean, one thing I could buy at Airsoft is actual remote detonator kit for grenades.
Yeah, you genuinely can. Yeah.
You know, electric matches, remote detonation kits with sequences on it. That costs about 100
The worst
quid.
part is as well, most airsoft ranges fucking sell them too.
Yeah, it's about 150 quid for a full set of like electric matches, the remote detonator switches and everything else. About 100 quid for a full
Like
set.
a legit bomb building kit, and you can just rock up to an airsoft like set. As long as you've got an airsoft license, you can buy it.
Oh,
Like it's you can straight become a terrorist for like 100 quid.
Claymores, fucking airsoft version of Claymores. My favourite, which is hard to come by, but still loud, compared to the Fury Rat, is the airsoft mortar.
Yeah, oh, they're so evil though.
They're fucking
They
fun
hurt
as-
like a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, it's a weird item you can get. Again, it's like, well, that can be easily converted.
Yeah.
Not really, but I can see why you whinged over it.
Fuck,
They-
I remember that like one of the rare times where I did go airsofting with one of my buddies. We went to like this indoor one through Invercarty. And some absolute chuckle fuck managed to convince the fucking game wardens to let him launch one indoors
Oh, fuck.
in the inside range. Oh my bastard.
Oh,
I don't know how many BBs hit me in the fucking rib that day.
yeah.
All of them hit me in the same fucking spot though. I had a bruise like in the shape of Alaska for a month.
I mean,
A month straight my ribs had Alaska branded into them. It was amazing.
the most dangerous
I
one
wanted to
the most dangerous airsoft gun in the British market you can buy is the Gatling gun.
Yeah. Oh, they're... Again, I've never been hit with a Gatling gun, but I've been in an arena where that's been used.
I've been hit by
Jesus
one.
Christ, the sound alone is terrifying.
I've been hit by one, and those things, if you concentrate fire long enough, can take out remember the old tube TVs?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know,
they'll
7
take out
inches of
a
glass.
TV. Yeah.
You know, they can destroy one of those quite easily. Like, where should you do this, fucker?
Like again, it was one of like the rare times that I went to play Airsoft, and there was a guy on the field on the enemy team with the fucking like the portable minigun version.
Yeah.
Like the one with the backpack and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking out with one of those, and like I heard that bitch like spool up from the other side of the field.
Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck that. I fucking echolocated at his ass. I was like, okay, he's on like my left. I'm gonna push right. I'm not fucking.
You know how you troll someone with one of them?
Huh?
So do you know how you troll someone with one of them, Bo? You do it like a chainsaw where you rev it
Yeah.
and then you stop
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's like, oh, he's there. Then they'll shoot and then you just do the ching and then then you're behind them and by that point you just keep on revving it 'cause you're shooting them in the back.
The biggest problem with Gatling guns is there's 3 versions of one. There's the full AG version, which is like electric piston firing. Then you've got like a green gas version, which hurts, but not too
The
bad.
green gas one is a motherfucker. It's mean.
Right? The worst one is the HPA versions.
Oh no, they should be banned. It's just a gun. The HPA one is straight up just a fucking gun.
They are evil as fuck. You know, them ones.
Like straight up, I can kill a bitch with the HPA variant. Like they're so fucking ridiculous. Dude.
Yeah.
Those BBs hit fucking this like light speeds or some shit. Like they hit ridiculous speeds. Those
Yes.
BBs fucking teleport, dude.
I mean, literally, I saw a HPA one fire before, right? And literally, all I saw was a stream of white, just leaving the barrel
those-
to the target.
they
It's like a
fucking
laser.
teleport. Ridiculous.
I mean, we got a brand new caravan on our site to cover.
Yeah,
he-
not for long. That,
He didn't know because we were hiding it, and he was playing a juggernaut. And he just basically unloaded his minigun towards the caravan. Like that didn't last too long.
that's gone. Fuck. Like- oh, speaking of juggernauts, oh my god. Have I ever told the story the time I ended up getting forced to be a juggernaut in a Nerf arena?
Oh god.
Have I ever told that story on the show before?
No, but we'll save that for a little bit later for another AG attack. Because
I'd say we'll save it for a little bit later. I know I've told both of you that story independently, but yeah, we'll save it for a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Just remind me at some point to tell that story.
Here we go.
Substance use and threats. At one point, Isaiah was supposedly threatening Rick and Janet so much that they wanted him to be placed in foster care.
So anyway, back to the story for this one. For a quick recap.
Yeah, recap.
Numbnuts, yeah, shot his grandparents.
Admitted to it after about 9 minutes,
Yep,
after being bribed with 1 cheeseburger and a Diet Coke.
yep. And now they're about his history where, for the past, at least since he was about 12, has been steadily torturing his grandparents.
Yeah.
To the point where they said he won't put him in foster care.
But they were
I think that
promptly
about counts.
notified that this wasn't an option, as Isaiah's mother would have to be the one to take him in, which the grandparents did not want. On April 11th, 2012, the most recent call
Hang on,
to the
hang on.
police was made.
Hang on, so the CPS took the kid away from the mother because she was a drug addict.
Yes.
Give it to the grandparents. Grandparents
Yes.
saying the kid's too dangerous for us to live with. Can we just put him into the system so you get help? No, because then it goes back to the drug addict mother.
That's American CPS for you, yes.
Makes no sense. We've got a police
It's
report.
the American CPS. They're insane. You got what, sorry?
We've got a police report here.
We do.
Due to the fact that the teenager was using a lighter and aerosol to make a blowtorch inside the house. When police arrived,
Oh no, that was the peak. That was the peak of like high school and college.
Yeah, deodorant from lighter fluid.
I don't know if this was just my school, right? Did your schools ever have the dumb fuck that would like douse their hand with an aerosol then light it on fire so they
Yeah.
could hold fire in their hand?
Yes.
Were they or were they not the stupidest sons of bitches on the planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's like the
Yeah,
idea
I
of that
thought
trick
you
just
meant
was
like the
like
dumb
light it and
fuck
like
that does it all the
extinguish
time.
it. Eh?
I thought you meant the dumb fuck does it all the time. If so, I was gonna say yes. I was that dumb fuck.
Yeah, like the point of that trick, like I can do it. Anyone can do it. The point of the trick is you light it in like for like maybe 3 seconds. You have fire, then you extinguish it.
Yes.
Otherwise, it'll burn through the aerosol and onto your skin. Like that's fine. I'm talking about the dumb motherfuckers that play the game of how long can we get that to go before it hurts. Those dumbasses. They sit and hold the fire there for like a minute, and then extinguish it, and then wonder why they have blisters all over their fucking hands.
I mean, I got
Those
told.
particular specimens. Did your school have those?
They
Mine
did.
did. We had
But-
4.
My school had a very special specimen as well, which decided to build in like the technology department for like doing like engineering stuff. Decided to build an actual working flamethrower, and got told off for it.
Was that specimen you by any chance?
It was, yes.
Yeah, I suspected so. Yeah, it's a you kind of a story. Yeah.
It was me. I was.
Dude, my favorite is still the fact that I managed to get the fucking like the metal shop teacher to help me make a knife.
Probably
The fact that I managed to get that to happen was amazing to me.
the teachers didn't realise I was making a flamethrower until I was finished building it. They thought cause I was building like a welding torch
Ah,
originally. It wasn't until I went to the science department and started getting some chemicals to mix out a decent version of napalm that they got worried.
dude, I'll be honest. I
So
strip
my,
it,
so my
like,
joke from earlier was genuine. Okay.
like, what part of like Frog? What part of me and Fatman T here can just make napalm whenever we want? Have you not figured out over the years of knowing us?
No, I made the joke of saying I will learn this one back in name.
We didn't even learn it in NAM. I think we just learned it by reading one too many fucking issues of like the fucking anarchist's cookbook.
No, Matt. One teacher taught me a recipe, and my dad taught me another recipe.
Jesus Christ. That sounds about right for your dad, yeah, but a teacher, that's surprising.
One of my science teachers I had was this hippie.
Ah,
He was literally a 60s anarchist hippie. And he taught me quite a lot about explosives.
that sounds about right, yeah.
To the point where, when he eventually quit teaching, I had the police come talk to me.
To be like, what has he told you? It's like, very little.
No,
I
I
promise
did.
not. He hasn't
I-
taught me how to domestic terrorism.
No, I told him everything.
You fucking rat bastard! You can't just rat on a guy like that, you fucking cunt!
I wasn't ratting up there. I already knew he wasn't arrested or anything. They just wanted, like, basically, I was basically one of those cases of, well, you're going on a list just in case anything happens. We know who's done it.
Still, you can't just like rat a motherfucker out like that.
Right,
The
right,
fuck-
no, that
Oh,
that,
you're die, asshole.
no, what that was. Remember, I was about 13 when they asked me this question. You know, it was a case of, do you know how to make this? Yes. Very easily. Can you show me? Yes. Oh dear.
Did they ask if he was responsible for you knowing that information?
No, because they already knew he was. We had like a science club type thing,
Yeah.
and he was in charge of it, so they kind of knew anyway.
No, because I mean, too bad you could have pinned it all on your dad, to be fair.
And that.
Like, if you were a real G, you would have said yes, and my dad taught me how, instead of like risking it getting pinned on Mr. fucking Flabberjack.
I think the problem was when they mentioned how to make C4. I think was a question they came up with.
Can you make C4? legally, no. But actually, yes, I can.
Yeah, C4's not
Like-
hard.
Without going to jail, no. But I can make it, yes.
I mean, one of the most interesting detonators I was ever taught how to make is called the couscous detonator.
Oh god.
Right?
That's not shit.
It sounds shit, but it's very. Basically, what you do is get a jar of water. You put a milk
I
plate.
maybe shut up before we all go to prison.
No, it's not legal. It's actually it's
I don't care. I don't know.
it's not. No, you can find it on our website actually.
Okay.
Right, basically, put couscous in a jar, fill with water, drop a milk plate in it, and drop 2 wires at the top, which you use for your detonator line.
Right.
What happens is couscous dissolves the water and moves the milk plate upwards until it touches the 2 wires, completing the circuit.
Oh, nice. It's
Very-
like when Al Qaeda managed to use ice cubes to time rocket launches,
Yes, the
but
same.
like with rice.
Similar interest, same. That particular detonator is used a lot by American hobbyists who do explosive hobbies and that.
Why?
Cheap on the. And to be honest, how fast cooks of water is pretty evenly timed.
I more mean like why would you choose explosives to be your hobby?
It's America.
Yeah, but like still. Like even the American government's not big on explosives. You know, like even they're not a big fan of you knowing how to do that. They're fine with you knowing how to use an AR-15. They're not big on you knowing how to build a bomb.
Oh, there's plenty of like bomb making clubs in America where you can go and learn how. There's actually a couple in England as well, actually.
There shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's a couple in England about explosive bit. I think it's called the Explosive Construction and Dismantling Clubs.
Like maybe those shouldn't be hobbies that we encourage. You know.
In fact, a few ranges. In fact, I think for like about £1,000, the film like rent out like like military testing grounds to go and test explosives at.
That's actually kind of cool.
So you can build them.
See, I'd be worried about like leftover radiation. You know.
I mean, building a nuke and things is a bit frowned upon.
Yeah, I more mean like odds are like a nuke got tested there at some point, though probably by the military.
More like complete radium shells.
Even still, I'm gonna be worried about the leftover radiation. You know.
I mean, they make very good shrapnel cases though. If you want to make pipe bombs out of them.
They do.
Anyway, back
But
to
you
this.
shouldn't, because a glass bottle is way more effective.
Actually, plastic pipe started into a lead pipe works better.
True, but like an explosion goes off in a glass bottle. That's some damn painful shrapnel being sent out. You had like throw a little bit of like a handful of nails and razor blades in with your gunpowder for when it goes off too. Oh yeah, bastard! Now that'll
No.
take out a fucking building.
Tell you what's better if you want shrapnel. Can you remember, the lathe? When they do metal lathing?
Yes.
You know that like metal wool to get
Yeah.
above it?
Yeah, the metal will at the bottom. Yeah,
That was far more better.
it is a fucking evil bit of shrapnel. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Favourite of the IRA as well, that one.
Mm.
That iron filings, iron dust was quite what common one they used.
again, I respect. Like, you get iron dust going at speed. Oh yeah, fucker, that will hurt.
Yeah, no,
That'll do some good damage.
not only does it damage the body, it also gets into the lungs and causes massive damage to the lungs as well.
Yeah, it's good shit.
She simply wanted him under control.
I still prefer
The
like
officers helped
like
to calm the
nails.
situation before they left without incident.
Nails is a cheap option.
Another call to law
Better yet,
enforcement
razor
occurred
wire.
when the grandparents suspected that Isaiah had been using illegal substances, which was confirmed once a search
Oh,
discovered
Tuesday
a
flower bomb.
marijuana pipe within the residence. Despite the history of police calls,
I give you that.
Isaiah tells a very different story of this turbulent period in his life,
Wait, no,
and you'll hear it all.
slightly here around here. Let's even find one.
Maybe we don't teach the people at home how to build fucking bombs.
No. Because a lot of people, like, I can remember when my mum first talked about this was,
Oh, dust explosions.
yeah, because both my mum and dad used to work in, like,
Dust explosions are genuinely interesting though.
yeah, both my mum and dad used to work in a bakery. And eventually,
Yeah.
once for a dust explosion, I thought, oh, I can't make flour explode.
Oh, you can. It's easy.
Yeah, here we go, this one should do it. It's surprising how dangerous it is.
Oh yeah, like I mean, fucking sawmills suffer with it a lot as well. Sawmills are a prime location for it to happen. You light one cigarette too close to a sawmill and you're fucked. You drop a Zippo in a sawmill, the whole fucking street's gone. Fucking.
There's the dust there.
Yep, there's the dust falling, falling, falling.
There she goes.
Wait for it. They're standing, like, given we know this is about to explode, they're standing a little too close for comfort.
Yeah.
There goes.
There's the spark, and run.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be
I
honest,
think in one of our earlier episodes of this show, we actually did sit and look at, like, the mechanics of a dust explosion. I'm sure we did that one episode.
we did. We looked at the mechanics of Mohabs.
Yeah, I can't remember if that was, like, an actual... Like an episode we did, if that was just, like, one of our random late-night spiels we did in person.
I thought it was one of our random XPLs. Yeah.
Like, I know at one point you and me sat down and watched a YouTube video about the actual mechanics of a dust explosion and how they work, because it is fucking fascinating.
it is considered like. I'm not considering that doesn't. When you get found bent trying to set on fire, it doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
You know, you throw in the air fine particulates, you take out a building.
Oh yeah, like, it will fucking go. It's ridiculous. Now, actually, see while we're here. Fucking, there's a video. I don't know, I can't remember how you find it. It's something fucking, I think it's like scientists recreate Fusro Da or some shit.
Oh, is it?
Do you know the one where, like, the scientist behind the door with the cannon?
Yes.
And the guy opens the door and gets fucking launched.
Yes.
It's that video. Like, I think I've got it saved somewhere. Let me see if I can go find it. Hang on.
You sent me the video, Fatman T. I better go because, well, I've got to be in the job centre early tomorrow.
There you bother, mate.
Here it is. I found it.
You found it?
I found it. Let me right click. No, left click. There you go. It's in the link chat.
I've got it.
It's easily one of the funniest fucking things on the internet, dude. I believe this is royalty free music, just for the record. You shouldn't have to worry too much. Yeah, most of this is just them, like, building and testing. I couldn't find the quick version, but... Yeah, about there, where it says, yeah. Yeah. Here it is. Toggles on. Talker. Is everyone ready for this?
Mm-hmm. I've seen it multiple times before.
It's the way he fucking peels off the fucking locker. You get it again in slow-mo, fucking. Fucking launch.
It's almost like CGI, isn't it?
It almost is, yeah.
Yeah.
The way he flies back looks so fucking weird, but like, that's how you get sent backwards,
It's
yeah.
like they just swapped him out with a doll.
It's the way he fucking peels, like...
Yeah. This is probably for that meme. At this point, he knew he fucked up.
It's... Again, like, people have, gotten this bit of the clip and just put the fucking... In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn, Fusro bit over it, fucking... Just that sound clip over it.
Yeah.
It fucking breaks me every fucking time, dude. It's so good.
I mean, he's lucky he's still alive.
I mean, yeah, he fucking is, yeah.
Because that's literally an air cannon at that range would kill you very easily.
It legit is, like, it's insane.
You know, so he's lucky he's still breathing, to be honest.
I think they loaded it with, like, styrofoam or some shit as well.
That makes no difference.
What is that video?
It's that video. Hi, Lavender.
It's like, team players, my shotgun does no damage. Team player shotgun does maximum damage.
Fucking... You picked the wrong house, motherfucker.
Man was sent to the Shadow Realm, expressly to the Dark Room.
Sent to the Shadow Realm and peeled off like some fucking drive.
Man was sent to the back rooms with a first class ticket.
Dude, he comes back though. He gets peels off the fucking locker a second later, so he came back. Just watch him peel. Just
It's
wait
a
for
lot of styrofoam, probably a lot of compressed air.
Well, yeah, you know for free it's a lot of compressed air. It sent a fully grown man flying
That's
up.
probably about.
Like,
That's probably about 80 bars, probably about 1,000 psi.
if I remember rightly from like when I watched it before, I think it hit like 2,500 psi or some shit.
Ooh, he is.
Jesus.
Like it was an ungodly amount of psi they hit the poor fucker with, and he just gets sent.
We'll give an idea of how kind of force that is.
Man
If
was
the
sent to space.
pumpkin chunking contest, they use air cannons. They throw pumpkins across
Yeah.
the fields.
Wow. That's what the Russian space program looks like.
It is, yeah.
Right, they cannons, the world champion of that cannon only used 1,000 psi. That got over a mile.
My God.
Yeah.
Russian tank.
Weighs a lot more than a pumpkin.
Russian tank throws rock. Uranium farmer throws javelin.
Fucking.
I'm gonna be careful, like, I say, you guys are live.
We are, yes.
Don't worry,
Your mom, yeah.
To be fair, we should be fine. We literally just finished teaching the people at home how to build a bomb out of flour. So, like, you know.
That's when I'm gonna take my leave.
Yeah. Leave now before you become implicated. He's gone. Oh, fucking. It's such a good video, though. Just the way it just gets sent. Just.
Yeah, I was saying that the world
Fatman
champion.
T,
Yeah.
can you send me the video?
Which video?
Which one?
The one that we're watching now.
Oh, the Killer Genius one.
Yeah,
You're gonna catch it later, I take it, yeah?
yeah. I need to be up early tomorrow.
That's fair, my guy. That's fair. What time of day is it? Oh, fuck, it's like
And I
11.
want to continue watching this, to be fair, because it seems interesting.
To be honest, this channel, this Explore this channel, which one we used to get this from, they've got like loads of them, and that's. But like I said, I will tell you to avoid. If you see one with the black one looks like crazy shit hair, don't watch that one.
The what?
There's one where the thumbnail's got a bitch with the same hairstyle as Coolio in the Gangster's Paradise music video. Dodge that. Don't
Fair
watch
enough.
that. That's the one that like made me an alcoholic for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, now I know to click on that one when I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't- yeah, it will break you.
Yeah, it's not a. Sure.
I think it's called like Evil Mother realizes she's been caught. EVI. Oh, okay, yeah, just bring up the. Yeah, that's easier. Just bring up the channel.
Could have middle mouse buttoned the channel on the other video.
That one.
There it is. When an evil mother realizes she's been caught. Yeah, dodge that one.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
This one's fair enough. That one's one of the worst ones that we came across. But it's
Yeah.
one of the worst ones of child abuse and dated I have come across in my life. And that's saying a heck of a lot.
Yeah. Given what we used to do as a hobby, yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, I still think it's worse than the Koala Club incident.
Alright, catch you all later. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Catchy. Catchy.
Alright. Let's get back onto our teenage superstar, shall we?
Yes. The grade A chucklefuck, yes.
All for yourself.
I'm trying to get myself every single night since it happened.
Take your time, man.
Probably
It's
hasn't.
possible that Isaiah is seeking attention.
Even
or
though he's just
sympathy
not
from
been
the
good at it.
detective.
No, you find out later on he was actually going to parties.
I wanna know what's wrong with me.
Well, would
To be
you
fair,
agree that
alcohol poisoning will
There's
do it.
nothing wrong with you, Isaiah. Would you agree with me on that? From this standpoint, Isaiah, look at me, okay? Okay? I don't think that there's anything wrong with you.
I'm just going to prison for the rest of my
Well, Isaiah, let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on one getting past this thing right now as far as what happened, okay? If
I mean, that cop is brilliant at this.
Oh, he's like read up. Like he's gone through the code. You know, he knows what he's doing.
I mean, I'm going to prefer that. Yeah, don't focus on that one. Just focus on tell me what you did wrong.
Yeah.
So I can then put you in prison for the rest of your life.
Don't focus on the fact that you're going to jail. Focus on why you're going to jail.
And just tell me about
And then
it.
tell me about it. Yes, explain it to me.
Probably the way he's talking to him, right? I think it's a good way he's doing it for the interrogation.
Oh,
He's
it
not,
really is.
he's not interrogating him. He's like, I'm your therapist. Just unload your burden onto me.
Yeah.
You know,
Which is fucking smart. Like,
What a
that shit
professional.
would work on me.
eh?
I said, that shit would work on me. Like, fucking...
Yeah, he's not crazy like him. So, why did you do this? Who did you do this for? You know, it's like a hard interrogation. It's a case of, you know, I'm your local priest, your therapist, your friend. Just tell me about your burdens. Just like unload onto me.
Yeah. Which, for the record, don't fall for that shit with the priests. Like, you admit to murder to a priest, they have to report it to the police. Don't fucking fall for that fucking strictest confidence bullshit.
At least in England it doesn't work. In America it does though.
Yeah. Over here, don't fall for that shit.
Yeah.
They lie.
Yeah, the confessional is not fully sacred thanks to anything with a priest called Thomas Becket.
If you can focus on those
God, he was a
details with me,
dickhead.
okay, we'll worry about all that other stuff later. Okay?
See again, that one. Don't worry about this now. Don't worry about prison. Just worry about it later. Just keep telling me what you did wrong. He's disarming this kid like you wouldn't believe. I mean, the kid's an idiot.
Oh,
Really
the
an
kid's a
idiot.
fucking moron. Yeah, he's a dumbass, but...
You know, but the way the cops disarming him is it's working very well. It's like just breaking him
It's
completely.
impressive that it's as effective as it is.
Yeah.
Like, that shit shouldn't work, but it's working. You know?
I mean, I know that the kid's got mental problems, like learning difficulties, but again, it shouldn't work as effectively.
Yeah.
You're a normal, smart kid, right? Okay, you're nodding in your head at me, yes, all right? And I've spent the last 2 days with a bunch of our other agents. We've been talking to people that know you. I haven't heard one person that said, you know what, that guy's a moron. You're a smart guy. Okay, we talk with your
Rob?
this
motherfucker in this building.
Friends, okay, people that used to know.
There's an actual vegetable 2 jail cells away that's got more fucking brain cells left.
Really intelligent.
Yeah, okay, so I don't think...
I mean, he's buttering him up nicely, you know, getting his confidence up.
Stick got a 32.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty good. But...
The fuck's an
you would be
ACT? The
nothing
fuck is that?
It's basically American version of intelligence test.
Like, I know the SATs, that's their version of an exam, but what the fuck's an ACT? Like, the fuck is that shit? Is 42 a good score?
ACT is about a similar thing. It's how they create the grade system. So 30, remember that's that scored out of 100, by the way.
Okay, that's not a good... Like, 42 out of 100 is not a good score.
32 out of 100.
Like, you just lied to that kid. That's not a good score. That's not even half marks, bro.
32 you put down, by the way.
Like, huh?
You got 32, not 42.
Yeah, that's what I said. 42. Like, that's... 42 is out of 100. That's not even half max.
Yeah.
That's shit. You got lied to by that cop. That's not a good score. That's mental deficiency.
Yes, but cops in. I know you're a very intelligent person, and the kid's buying it. He's eating this up.
I can't. I'm like, I don't know what the test looks like. I feel like I could still score a 50.
You know, what was it? ACT.
AC, yeah. Fuck. You know what? Like, I'll pull it up in the background. I'll see if I can find it. Hang on.
Right. I'll keep going this. You put that in the background.
Wrong, right?
Just whatever came over me.
Sure.
Was a lot easier to find than I expected that to be.
To confirm that there is nothing wrong with Isaiah.
What are you saying?
I said that was a lot easier to track down than I was expecting it to be.
What is it then?
Here's the right, there's the scoring system. That's a start.
You sending it over to me, or?
I'm trying to actually find the questions first.
Well, get into the scoring system first. What does the scoring system look like?
I'm checking now. Huh.
I mean, what's this?
So I'm gonna see if it's on here. Okay, so... Alright, so top marks is a 46 for the ACT, so we did actually do pretty good.
What is the ACT anyway?
It is... American college testing.
Oh, so it's basically getting college.
Yeah, it runs you through English, math, reading, science, and writing.
So he's smart enough to go to college, basically.
Yeah, like with what was it, a 34?
32.
A 42, yeah, he'd probably get into pretty much any college of his choosing.
So at least he got D's in high school then.
Huh?
The average you need for most colleges in America.
No, to score a 42, he would have been probably a B student. Because that's almost perfect score. Because top score is a 46.
Right mind when he committed the murders. At the same time, it's possible that he's.
So that puts him in an SAT average score range of 1490 through 1520.
Let me ask you about this. I think you mentioned
1490 to 1520. Did you say?
The average for someone who scores a 34 in the ACT in their SATs, they will score somewhere between 1490 and 1520.
So that puts some A plus students just about.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is this much of an idiot?
Yeah.
He lied.
Somehow, yeah. I'm still trying to actually find the questions. I can request a copy through the ACT website. Test for Okay, it's actually incredibly hard to get your hands on the questions, apparently.
Oh, well.
There's a practice version, but it's apparently not that accurate to what the ACT is actually like.
You know, tell me what we do for a bit of fun on the show. Right, is go through some of the GCSE questions.
Yeah, nah, to be fair, I'd fucking fail it. I tell you for free, I ain't fucking passing our essay, our GCSE is like, fuck no. I've been at school too long, I'd just shit it.
the basement.
The English one I'd be fine on, the maths one I'm
Did you go
fucked.
for the rifle or did you go for the ammunition? Walk me through that.
Okay. When I went downstairs, first, I was just gonna hit them both in the head with a bat.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be so messy, you know, wouldn't be gunshot from an extremely loud assault rifle.
Hang on. So to be less messy, he's going for the battle option.
I mean, compared to a hollow point round, I can kind of see his point. Like, compared to the mess a hollow point's gonna make, I see what he means, but...
Rifle.
Sure.
It's not much
What's going through
less.
your mind when you're making that choice?
When I came up right behind my grandpa when he was washing dishes with a bat in my hand. I put it right behind his head. Came back like this and I couldn't do it.
That night?
Yeah.
Okay, did he notice you were back
Nope.
there?
And I came up behind him about 15 different times and he didn't notice me once.
What about your grandma?
Nope.
It may look easy, raising livestock,
Crash.
harvesting and hauling crops, but you know.
Emotionally, it would be much
Thank
more
you for not
difficult
crashing.
to kill someone with an object like a.
Right, that was 18% of my GPU for that advert.
Yeah.
Bear in mind this.
I mean, that's what I think the advert that crashed it just fucking straight up killed your GPU for a second. I think that's what happened.
I shouldn't kill my GPU that bad. I mean, I'm running HD here. You know, so let's have a look.
To be fair, it did have a pretty fucking intense fucking transition in it, so like that might have been what did it.
I mean, we're running 1080p here.
Yeah.
You know, so it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be fucking it, but
No.
it somehow is.
Bear in mind, still breaking the system in, like, so.
It's fine.
Probably a few more settings to tweak.
Bat or knife. It would most likely take numerous strikes to actually kill the victim, so the perpetrator would see their facial expressions and reactions as they were attacked. This may have been part of the reason why Isaiah chose a murder weapon that would almost guarantee a quick finish. It also creates physical distance between the perpetrator and the victim, making it easier to carry out the act.
Okay, where was Grandma at?
She was out in the room.
What was she doing? She was sleeping. Okay.
The gunshot woke her up.
Okay, the gunshot when you shot your grandpa?
She didn't know what to do. She looked over at her husband. His brain was hanging out of his head. Like, I'm not even being exaggerative at all.
Sure, and I wasn't up there.
Like, this whole part of his head right here was gone.
Okay.
And then my grandpa's right here, all that was gone.
Okay. Did
Yeah,
when you
that's all the point,
we're
yeah.
kind of getting away from that. I know we're gonna do that. Okay. Go ahead and take a bite of your sandwich. It'll kind of help calm you down a little bit too. When you went down to go get, you went and got the ammo first, right? Or you went and got.
I went, got the gun. Okay, this was after I had beat out with the bat.
Okay.
Went, got the assault rifle, brought it down to the basement, got in the ammo box into the basement. There's over 30,000 rounds for that assault rifle in there.
Does he keep his ammo down there? So you knew his ammunition was downstairs. Yep. Okay. Does he keep it under lock and key or?
Nope.
Okay. So
3,000 rounds is quite a lot of ammo.
You knew that you have free access.
There's a shit ton of ammo.
Okay.
Why would you have? I know it's America, but like, why would you need that much ammo?
Because I knew
Yeah.
they do the most damage.
When asked by the detective why he chose the hollow points, Isaiah states that he didn't want his grandparents to go through any pain, indicating that he didn't intend to injure or maim them, but in fact clearly wanted them to die.
So you knew that the solid ones, they might have lived through those.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't want that.
Yeah.
Clean headshots, clean headshot, that shit. You're like, you don't need all
And
this.
I heard blood just pouring out of his head. My grandma looks over and she's like, "What's going on?" Boom. Shot right there, grazed her head, and she was still moving. So I shot her right here through her
Okay.
head.
How close were you, Isaiah?
I could have made the shot from 300 yards. I'm an amazing shot, but I was probably 10, 15 feet away. If that.
Okay.
No, honestly, from the barrel of the gun to my grandpa's head, 6, 8 feet.
Next, the detective asks Isaiah why he wasn't able to go through with using the bat as the murder weapon.
All right, 2 seconds.
Why'd you stop? Why didn't you? Why
Go
didn't
for
you
it,
use
yeah, yeah.
Bring myself to put them through any sort of pain.
Okay. And I think you mentioned it would have been too messy too, right?
No, I didn't want it to be messy.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to do it with a bat.
Okay.
Okay, now that makes
Did
more
you think
sense.
the bat would be a cleaner way
Oh yeah,
to kill
much
him?
cleaner.
Okay. Had you done any research on the internet about this, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of websites did you go to?
Let's put it like this. I was typing in best ways to kill somebody and all this. And if I would have waited one more day, I would have killed them the cleanest way possible.
Which is what?
Nicotine poisoning.
And Isaiah, you understand that these are your grandparents. You know that they're human beings, they're people, right? You're nodding your head at me, yeah. Okay. Is there any particular time why you only shot Grandpa once?
Because I heard blood pouring out of his head like
So you
a
knew
fire hydrant.
You knew he was dead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And why the 2 shots with Grandma?
She moved right after I shot her.
Okay. Did she look at you? Or did she say anything after you
She
shot
like
her?
twitched, and I thought maybe it's probably just the twitch they get after they die, where they just like create on themselves.
Sure. Yep, I know what you're talking about.
I just wanted to make sure because she was the only one that I actually cared about.
Okay. You think you were closer to your grandma than your grandpa? How long you been living with them?
Since I was 4.
Okay.
Honestly, I wish I would have myself that night.
How come?
Because they didn't deserve it. I did.
When it's over, okay, and you know that did you check to see if they had a pulse? Did you check them at all?
This is I know I'm not talking much. Like, this is just interesting. This is quite fascinating. This murder.
Like, his brain was like on the coffee
Okay.
table.
But you didn't go over and just to double
I
check.
kissed both of them and then packed my left
Okay, why'd you kiss them?
because I love them.
Kissing his grandparents after killing them could be an indication that Isaiah may have had some sort of emotional response after all.
I'm back.
But at the same time,
back.
he may be lying, as he would have likely gotten blood on his
So-
face or clothes, and he made no mention
Couple of,
changing before packing his bat.
Details that you missed there.
I heard it all. I have my headphones on still.
Oh, okay. I was okay. Never mind. Then you right. Okay.
Let's get your thoughts over it though, because you remember seeing.
I was just like, cause like the baseball bat thing, we had it wrong. He swapped from the baseball bat because he thought the baseball bat would be too clean, and he wanted it to be messy. There was that. That was literally the only detail of importance.
I mean, I can really say, like, you find this one fascinating.
Oh yeah, it's a really interesting case.
Yeah. It's hard to tell, I don't know, from so far what we've heard, it's hard to tell where he had a psychotic break, where he's just a degenerate little shithead, you know, or something else gone wrong. It's hard to pinpoint.
I mean, he could be faking it, but he is having emotional responses while retelling the story during the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a a bit of regret there, which leads me to think like maybe not so much as like something happened there. Like I don't know if he like necessarily would have had what you'd call like somewhat of a justifiable reason. But in his own head, there was something there that definitely justified it. And then after the fact, his brain's kind of corrected itself and gone, okay, maybe that wasn't murder worthy, you know?
Well, from what I can tell, he definitely wanted his grandpa dead.
Yeah, he definitely didn't get. He's admitted that much already. Him and his grandpa didn't get along that well.
Yeah.
Him and his grandma were a lot closer to one another.
I think the grandma's death was a case of, I don't want to live through seeing what I just did.
Yeah, no witnesses, essentially.
Yeah. You know, what a good my afterthought. One dead, take out the other one next to him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing, but I mean, I've watched it all the way through before, and analytically, from my point of view, I would if more drugs were involved, I would say this was a drug, like a drug psychosis type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get like amphet psychosis, that type of stuff.
Even then, though, like if it was like a psychosis thing, you would have been able to go through with it using the baseball bat.
Yeah,
there wouldn't have been any like emotional barrier there.
Yeah, and again, there's no psychopathy there because again, baseball bat would be an option that you already had.
Same with sociopathy. The fact that again there was like an emotional rejection towards the baseball bat shows there wasn't sociopathy at play either.
Because he said he would try 15 different times to take his grandpa out with a bat.
Yeah,
and he couldn't go through with it. So.
It kind of like to me, it kind of rules out most of like the mental health
present
reasons.
himself to the detective as remorseful or caring. Furthering this, Isaiah then states that after he had committed the unthinkable acts, he prayed for forgiveness.
Did you pray for forgiveness because you knew what you did was wrong?
Right away, I wanted to take it back. I don't know why I did it.
Okay.
From that point of view, like, we said, I don't know why I did it. I want to take it right back. It almost sounds like, can you remember Child Syndrome? That came out a couple years back.
The what syndrome, sorry?
Child Syndrome.
Child Syndrome, no.
It was basically a theory put about, like, because of video games, kids don't understand the difference between video game reality, like the idea, I kill my friend, but you respawn. Yeah.
That whole fucking
bullshit
debacle that kicked off, yeah.
From where he's speaking there, you almost think he's trying to use that. You know? I was angry so I shot them, but then I realised I can't take it back. Type thing.
I mean, can we fucking talk about that fucking bullshit for a minute? Just.
Oh, what, Child Syndrome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I could be wrong, right? Because it's been a hot minute. I'm pretty sure there hasn't actually been a legit documented case of that ever.
No, they're trying to use it a lot of the time in court.
Like there's been a couple that like kind of, where like there's been kids involved in like seriously violent crimes and like they've been like, oh yeah, I was influenced or inspired by insert violent video game here.
Yeah.
Like those can happen. It's normally children who already have severe mental health problems and or like severe learning difficulties on top of it, who are then exposed to those extremely violent pieces of media at an extremely early age that leads to that. Like that has happened. It can happen.
Yeah, I mean there was that prostitute killer back in the year 2010. It was inspired by GTA.
Yeah.
But I think he was 15 at the time he started. But apparently he was playing GTA since he was like 4 or 5 years old. And again, he had, I think schizophrenia, I think he was diagnosed with at the end of it.
Like, my main issue with it is, like it's no different to crimes that are committed because they've been influenced by, say, a movie. You know? Like, if I rob a bank because I watched the film Bank Heist with Jason Statham, If I go and watch that film and then go rob a bank in the exact same way, does that mean we should ban that movie?
Well,
No, it fucking doesn't. So why should me being influenced by playing, say, I don't know, let's say Mortal Kombat? Why should me playing Mortal Kombat and that giving me the idea of, I know, I'll rip my brother's spine out of his skull, cause that game to then get banned?
Yeah.
It's like, media is media. A video game is no different to a film in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, it can influence those violent acts and those like crimes, yeah. But a movie can do the exact same thing if you interact with that media while in the wrong fucking headspace.
I mean, books do. I mean, more serial killers go after books than they do writing video games.
There's a lot of books that, I'm against even books being banned because fuck you knowledge. But there's been more fucking cases of books causing crimes.
Yeah, I mean, well, common I know of was a rash of Dante's that occurred in America in the early 90s.
There was one of the Dante's books that caused I think it was 2 different serial killers to go on massive murder sprees.
Yeah, it was Dante's Divine Comedy.
That was the one, yeah.
Yeah, which I've read.
Okay.
It's a good book. I mean, it gives the idea of there's hell. And they say, Virgil told me to kill these people. It's like, who's Virgil? It's like, if you don't know the book, Virgil is when Dante's going through hell, going to send the hells to get I think it's his wife again.
I believe it was, yes.
Right. No, it was his son. I think it was his son he's going after in the hells. He has a guy.
No, if I remember rightly, it's his wife he's trying to rescue.
As he's going through, Virgil is his guide through hell.
Mm-hmm.
The layers of hell. So his friend, his confidant as he goes through different stages of hell. Right? And a lot of people use the Virgil as Virgil told me to do it. Virgil done this. But Virgil was originally designed as a character to stop Dante from going off the wrong path.
Yeah. Virgil was essentially the anchor point of hey, don't be a fuck. I know you're in hell, but don't be a cunt, or you'll be stuck here.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the child syndrome thing. It came out more like the child killers, and they say, they saw video games like Crash Bandicoot and appeal because they respawn and that type of stuff, or Mario. Mario's a common one they use for. It's yes,
and it's bullshit. It's utter fucking bullshit.
It is. I mean, again, those kids who already had underlying mental health issues anyway. The problem with children is you can't diagnose them with anything until they reach the age of 5.
The thing is, as well, is because I was well aware of it when I was a fucking kid, when the moral crisis around video games was at its fucking peak.
Oh yeah.
Kids watch the fucking news, dickheads. We sit and watched it, not willingly, but we watch the fucking news. We pay attention. We know what's fucking going on in the world.
I mean, my best one is still to this date.
If I was gonna commit a murder at age 8 and then got caught, you could bet your arse I was gonna rely on that shit to get away with it.
My best one is...
Immediately gonna turn around and gone, I killed him because I played too much Grand Theft Auto. Immediately I would have picked that fucking defense because it was on the news. They'll believe it.
I mean, my best...
Grown-ups are clearly stupid.
My best one still to this day is those people going after Doom. Right?
Yeah.
My favourite one I still love is teaching children to be satanic worshippers and worship the devil and that type of stuff. And I'm still thinking...
Have you played the fucking game, Chuckle Fuck?
I said, yeah, I haven't played the game.
I'm pretty sure in Doom 2 or some shit, you drop kick Satan.
Yeah. It's the entire video game concept.
I'm pretty sure we're the Doom games, you straight up drop kick Satan in the dick and then blow his head off with a shotgun. I'm pretty sure that happens in one of the Doom games.
Like I said, if you ever actually play a Doom game, the entire concept of Doom game is you are a Marine who's literally going through hell, wiping out every demon you come across.
Yeah, unless it's the newer ones, in which case it's basically just you're defending Earth from hell, constantly trying to invade it. But you know,
and you're still ripping demons' dicks off and shove them down the throat. It's where's the worship here?
Yeah, where's the friendly with Satan part of this? If anything, I'm the most Christian to ever Christian because I've killed more fucking demons than the Pope.
Yeah, it's a case of
frankly, I should be the Pope. I've killed more demons than the Pope has. I'm a higher fucking rep in Doom than fucking the Pope. If anyone should be the Pope, it's me.
Doomslayer is literally the reincarnation of Jesus Christ with a shotgun.
Basically, yeah, it's Jesus with a shotgun. You're not wrong.
Oh, it's basically the
I'm pretty sure you're not wrong, because I'm pretty sure in one of the levels of Doom, you literally walk on water. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the weapons have like a cross I think some shotgun probably with like a crucifix strapped to it as well.
I think there is in one of the Doom games. There's like a crucifix shotgun, yeah.
Yeah, this is a double barrel shotgun with a crucifix design on it.
Like, it's insane.
I admit, like, GTA is one of those games which I admit does have moral questions about the game.
I mean, it does, but, like, this is the thing. Like, GTA does it on purpose.
Yes.
Like, Rockstar figured out years ago, it doesn't matter what they do or what they put in the game. Like, fucking people are just gonna have a moral panic every fucking, like, time they release a new game. So, you know what? If they're gonna get shouted at, they might as well give people a genuine fucking reason to shout at them.
I mean, it's not
and I can't blame them.
That's not right. If you give people a choice in video games, as a general point of view, then people tend to play play the opposite of what they are.
Yeah.
So those with strong morals and that type of Christian-like virtues, put them in most like open world, like sandbox games, they are the biggest cunts on the map.
Oh, they will turn into raging arseholes.
Right. Anything evil you can think of, they'll do it. Right. So what Rockstar
doesn't count.
Yeah, it's Rockstar did say, here's a game where you can be the biggest arsehole on the block and get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
It's like when people saying, "Oh, GTA is teaching kids how to be criminals and
It's
gangbangers
really
and stuff." Like, if you ever played GTA, right, you understand that no way in hell. I mean, I can remember they brought some actual gangbangers in to go through the GTA gameplay and look at it and say, "Is this how you do business?" And they just burst out laughing, like, "What the fuck are you trying to do?" Is that
same with like
is that about a joke
like,
to you?
There's a really great show here on YouTube where like they basically do that, where they get professional criminals to like review pieces of media about their profession.
Yeah.
So they get like bank robbers to watch bank robbery movies, or they'll get like they've got a guy who's like an ex mafioso, and they have him like reviewing the mafia games, and like a gangbanger that like goes for like some of the Grand Theft Auto games. Sometimes they like share like knowledge on different games, so like you'll have like the gangbanger will go in like talk about the mafia games, because there's a bit in one of the mafia games where you deal with a street gang or some shit, or like the guy that does the bank robberies will go do the Grand Theft Auto ones, because like there's like 12 bank heists in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's almost unanimous every single time of just like, there's some stuff in here that's pretty accurate, most of it's horseshit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna shoot the bank teller because like, you know, like he's fucking useful to me.
Again,
like I don't have to take hostages, it's gonna take too long. I just go in very politely, quietly with a mask and a gun and very discreetly rob the bank rather than this charade bullshit, because the charade takes too fucking long.
Not that though, it's a case of like
you got a minute and a half in that fucking bank. You don't want to fuck around.
Most bank robbers want money and go. And if they get caught, armed robbery is 10 years.
Yeah.
Right, on average.
Kidnapping is about 40.
Kidnapping is almost like guaranteed life in prison. If you shoot somebody, that's felony murder, which means death penalties on the table.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Unless you have severely mental problems. Like people rob banks want money. Right? And again, it's risk versus reward. Do I shoot a person risking a worse investigation on my ass? Or do I rob it and after 10 years, I'm scot-free anyway, because the statute of limitations run out.
Exactly.
Whereas if I shoot this person and kill them, then the police can chase me
there's
indefinitely.
No longer the statute of limitations.
Yes. I mean, it's that's why most kidnappers who kidnap children kill them. It's called kidnap a child is automatic life imprisonment anyway.
So you're as well killing them.
I might kill them and risk and lose a witness.
Either way, you're fucked. So you know what? Risk it. You know, like.
Yeah, that's why they're like with child kidnapping is like the 7-12 threshold, with the odds of the child surviving. To be honest, you know, it's sad truth, but that's the way it works. Which is why it's been pushed in. Well, reduce the idea of like, you know, take the limit of life imprisonment for kidnapping down a little bit, so that the sentence to kill them there.
Yeah, like.
You know, but the problem with kidnapping is automatically federal.
Yeah.
So you have to do it at the federal level, not at the state level, which is a bit more awkward to navigate. You know?
Like fucking. That's it. It's like every like year there's like a moral panic about a new fucking video game, and it's like, shut the fuck up. We have this argument every fucking year. Every time a new fucking violent video game releases, you still have like the argument's been going since what, the fucking 80s.
Early 90s, definitely.
Yeah, and like it still hasn't fucking changed anything. shut the fuck up already. Take the hint. No one agrees with you. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Get a job.
I mean, even
Like-
even the American government went after a video game. They went after Dead Island.
They went for Dead Island, yeah, and they lost.
Yeah, because Dead Island apparently exposed top secret information about how to modify weapons in case there was a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and it's like, and? Who gives a shit?
You know, even though
Like,
I mean, I've looked at some of the modifications of the weapons they make in Dead Island. Right.
most of them are horseshit. It wouldn't fucking work.
I call them like the heat blades, where you basically create like a short across the blade, heating the blade up to get it hot.
Yeah, the heat blade works, but like most of the ones for like firearms would just detonate the firearm.
Oh yeah, they'll blow your fucking gun in the face.
Like,
You
the
know?
melee ones are pretty accurate, but like the firearm ones, half of them would just fucking kill you.
Yeah, it's insanely ridiculous how shit most of them are.
It's it's literally like once a year, like mainly American, but like the Catholic mothers will go
Yeah.
fucking apeshit over some new video game, and it's like we get it, you disagree with this media, but if you disagree with this media, do you know what you can do as a parent? Don't buy your child the game then.
Well, here's one right. I've told you before, my parents were friends with a vicar and his wife.
Like, your child doesn't have a bank card. Don't buy them the fucking game.
Right, the friends with the vicar and his wife, and they were very heavily anti violence and everything in the house. We know the kids
Yeah.
like watch any propaganda or anything like that. Those two kids were some of the most violent little shit on the planet.
Because they didn't have like an outlet.
Bear in mind they had no violent media whatsoever in the house. Yet one of them got the Legos and built a gun shape out of Legos and said, I'm going to shoot my mother with this.
Yeah.
Never knew what a gun was because never been exposed to one, but yet he somehow managed to fashion one out of Lego.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
I mean, I know most...
odds are he will have been gently exposed to like something violent outside of the house.
Yeah,
Probably at school.
No, he was homeschooled as well.
Well, even then, if he was out playing with one of his friends, someone will have shown him a photo of a gun or some shit. Fucking.
They'll probably blame me for it, to be honest.
I mean, there'll have been a book in the house somewhere that had a photo of a gun in it that they missed. Fucking.
Because I can remember a lot of parents, I know a lot of parents who would hear about my upbringing would be very heavily disagreed about how I was raised.
Oh yeah, I disagree with how you were raised, but it's a bit late to change it.
Right? The problem, I don't see anything wrong with how I was raised. I mean, I was taught how to survive at all costs, basically.
That's because you were abused. You were taught to not see a problem with it. Like, we've been over this.
I'm not Stockholm syndromed.
Tell it to your therapist, babe.
I
You
have,
can't afford me.
I have taught a therapist.
And you're not in the psych unit being held in a hug forever?
No.
How have you not been put into a permanent hug?
Because I'm perfectly mentally stable, thank you.
I disagree.
Alfred says we're fine.
Who's Alfred?
Truthfully, Alfred is actually one of my hallucinations I generally have.
Oh, please tell me it's the penguin.
It's a penguin, yeah.
Yes!
Alfred is...
Nah, I gotta know. Right? This is gonna sound so just out of line as a question, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm seriously curious, right? So like, please don't get upset. See when it like your the hallucinations you have that are named, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they tell you their name?
Yes.
Did you just decide that's their name?
No, they named themselves.
How did the name come to be? Who
They did.
told who?
They named themselves. They told them the names.
Really cool. I wanted it to be that, but I was like, maybe he just decides. Because
No,
I've wondered that for a few months, and like I think now is an opportunity to find out the answer.
Ah, shit. Ah, fuck off. The idea what the penguin looks like, kind of. Right, there you go. Imagine that was more penguin shaped.
Cool.
That's
like
Alfred.
It's like a penguin platypus.
No, it is penguin. But imagine like the top hat, the coat, and the monocle.
Oh right, I thought you meant like the face shape, but the rest of it more penguin. Right, okay, I'm with you.
No, like see, imagine a penguin, full beak, everything. Give him like proper human arms-ish type thing. But the top hat, the claws, give him a monocle, and that's Alfred.
Valid.
He's a doctor.
What's your doctorate in?
Psychology.
Ah! But that's fucking handy, isn't it? You have a psychotic break, you get a free therapist.
Yeah.
That's fucking helpful.
Yeah. Father told me Alfred's my guardian type character in my hallucinations.
Yeah.
And that was what he is. I mean, he's more.
Oh, that's really cool.
He's come more like human shape now. Still looks like a penguin face with a human body. But you can imagine basically, like an old-fashioned psychologist, like Sigmund Freud type thing.
Yeah, with like the suit and the fucking monocle. Yeah.
Even that manner of speech is how he goes. You know.
That's so cool.
That's
I
Alfred.
like that.
Yeah. That's
Why
Alfred.
is he like? Have you ever asked Alfred why he's called Alfred?
Nope.
Or would that genuinely break your brain?
I don't mean. The only thing I know about him really, like, I can like physically remember because some stuff I don't know about him. Like, I know in the moment when it's happening, but afterwards I can't remember it. It's something to do with like the dissociation. Is he likes tea and crumpets.
Like, I mean, that makes sense. Like, you know, maybe don't take what I'm about to say as advice. It's more of just a thought, okay? Maybe don't do this, because I don't know what the side effects would be to doing this. But, you know what would be really interesting? See, like if hypothetically you could plan ahead, right? Say, like, you knew, like, a week from Tuesday you're gonna have a psychotic break again, right? You're gonna hallucinate again, right? If you could, like, plan ahead and get, like, pen and paper set up, all of that shit. And then basically, like, interview individually all of your hallucinations. And then, like ask them questions about, like, them and, like, their lives and shit. And, like, write down the answers. And how fucking interesting would that be to read back?
That's probably because that would only work if I was having DID issues.
Even then, it would be really cool.
I mean,
So, like, presumably when you're hallucinating Alfred, like, you could have a conversation with Alfred.
Oh, I do.
You could say shit to him and shit back.
I mean, most of my sisters tell me if I had a bad session, like a good hallucination session, is they find random cups of tea all over the house.
Nice.
So I'm physically making tea for this asshole.
He's just not drinking it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you an idea of a couple of other ones I've had. Do you remember Dead Space?
Vaguely.
Do you remember the baby from Dead Space?
Again, vaguely.
Yeah.
Oh, can I guess what this one is?
Go on, then.
Is it your dead childhood?
No.
Oh. Because that would make sense. SPACE BABY. There you go.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
Fuck is that? Christ, no, I don't remember that in Dead Space, but then it's been a long ass time.
That's my dark one that comes round.
Yeah, that checks out.
And that like for the time, like, that's like more like my anxiety and like fear and that type of coming. And that one particularly, if it gets near me, it actually takes my eyesight away. I can't see as far as I can in the hallucination sense.
Fun.
Yeah.
That one just turns off your eyes. Oh, lovely. Fucking why?
I have no idea. They don't know either. But I've seen it because I played a lot of video games. My brain's automating images from video games to use as a placeholder for hallucinations.
You wonder where the fucking penguin came from, doesn't it?
Penguin is Dreamcaster Pen.
No, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I can see it.
Because Dreamcaster had this running theme for most of their games where they used the Pen game as a mascot type ideology.
Yeah.
So a lot of
Yeah,
their
no,
games.
okay, that checks out. That makes sense.
And my little sister loved that game.
Alright, here's, again, this is gonna sound out of line as fuck, but here's a question. Has any of your hallucinations ever fought each other before?
That I can't remember.
That's a shame, because I want to know if they ever fight, and B, I want to know who wins. 'Cause you know what? I'd pay good money to watch the pay-per-view of Alfred versus that fucking thing.
I was shooting Alfred since he's my guardian force. Would win most of them.
True.
I mean, another one I have.
But like, given like that takes away your eyesight, that means at least once before Alfred has fucking lost that fight.
Well, that one actually I can see it when I'm outside, crawl around places.
Oh, lovely.
So when, especially in a high stress situation, like a supermarket type thing, where you used to have my flag tag, I can see that thing crawl across like aisles and stuff, type of things, that type of thing.
Oh well, isn't that just delightful?
Yeah. Also, one I had is, can you remember? Have you ever seen Romeo and Juliet?
Yes, the weird ass movie. Yes.
Yeah, with the gnomes. Can you remember the gnome in the Speedo or in the Mankini?
Yeah. Yes.
But I've never seen that movie until I researched the gnome. That dancing gnome is one of the ones I've had.
Cool.
I've never seen the movie before.
What's he represent?
No idea.
Have you told your therapist about him?
Yeah, the therapist don't know about them.
I take it the therapist is equally as fucking confused as I am then.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck does the gnome mean?
Another one I've had is, do you remember We Happy Few?
Yeah, it's been a long ass time, but yeah, vaguely.
Do the face mask for like the opening segment of that. Everyone wears.
Yeah, the ones that, like the guards wear. Yeah.
I've seen that floating about.
Oh, cool.
Again, I've never played the video game either.
To be fair, that could just be like more of like a creative spin on the like the masks, like the drama symbol masks, like
Probably,
what are they called now? Is it like comedy and tragedy? I think they're called those two masks.
Comedy and tragedy, two sides of the
like
theater.
Yeah, it could just be like a creative spin on that, and that's where like that inspiration's been drawn up from.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people see with that one.
You did like theater shit, didn't you, when you were younger?
Yeah. I mean, there's been a few.
So
there's a few spatterings in there. I mean, there's a moth called Fred. That was one of the first ones I had.
Did Fred tell you he's called Fred? Did you just look at him and know by default he's called Fred?
That one's more case of I knew by default.
So, like, sometimes they tell you their name, and other times you just know.
Yeah.
So, can Fred talk? Is Fred a talking moth, or is Fred just a moth?
Fred's just a giant ass moth.
So he's not like the Mothman, like we're like he's just a fucking moth.
It's a giant moth, besides a human-sized moth, but it's not human. Not like Mothman. It's just like a moth.
It's like a humanoid moth. Like
no, it's just a moth.
Fucking why?
Because I don't. With moths, I don't like. The reason why I don't like moths is I can hear the wind beats, the beats of their wings.
Same.
And it drives me nuts.
That's fair.
That's one reason.
So what the fuck does Fred the Moth represent then?
No idea. Fred was actually the very first illustration I had.
Oh, cool.
Because I remember having that one. I tried to take pictures of it to show my sister. That's a blank wall. No, it's a giant moth there. I can see it.
It's a fucking moth. That's a wall. Oh.
Yeah.
If I had something like that like a couple of years ago, where like I'll be honest, I was in a dark place at one point. I got very drunk and very high one night.
Mm-hmm.
Ended up hallucinating what can only be described as the ghost of a motherfucker I saw got attacked by dogs. And for about an hour, was in a group chat with my friends taking photos of an empty fucking chair, being like, please, for the love of God, tell me you can see this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is the thing that was weird, right? Like I could see him with my eyes, and when I took a photo, I could see it in the photo.
Yeah, I could as well.
But when I sent the photo, no one else could see it.
Yeah.
And then like a few days later when I went to review, yeah, sure enough, it's a blank photo. There's fuck all there.
Yep.
Weird as fuck, right?
Exact same thing happened to me.
Like you'd think, right? You'd think like take the photo, look at the photo, he wouldn't be in the photo, but he is. Mm-hmm. It's like your brain knows to correct the photo.
Yep.
It's so weird.
The problem with mine is because the medication I was on for my depression was so strong, the doctor didn't know whether I was having the hallucinations because of actual mental problem, like brain problem,
or because you were high,
or because the medication was on.
Yeah.
Turns out both, to be honest. The hallucinations.
I still don't know what caused mine. If it was like the drugs and alcohol, or if it was just a mental breakdown.
The problem is, if you have hallucinations from mental breakdown, like I have, that's it. They're permanent.
Yeah, you're fucked.
They
Like,
never
it's-
go away. You just have to learn how to live with them, and try to
Yeah.
figure out reality for yourself. If you happen to be like hot off your tits, like with LSD type hallucinations, they don't stick with you so much.
Yeah, they go away.
Yeah, but once you have one from a actual psychotic break, they never leave you. It's the worst thing about it. It's what the doctors don't. It's one of the few things doctors don't tell you. Is that they're permanent now? Is a lot of like doctors, like especially GPs, will say, "Oh, don't worry, they'll go away eventually."
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Actually,
they're friends now.
talk to an actual licensed psychologist, and they'll always tell you like, "No, that's permanent now. You just have to learn how to live with it."
Yeah, Alfred's your friend now. He will not pay rent, but he's gonna be living with you forever now.
Only trick they can teach you is how to try and distinguish reality from hallucinations the best you can. And that's it. It's nothing else you can do about it. I mean, fair enough, you've got a permanent friend with you all the time because something goes wrong, but still, it's not.
Yeah, but if you end up in a fight, Fred's not gonna fucking be that useful, is he?
He's not, no.
Like, none of them is gonna be that useful.
No.
You know, like you get jumped, you're like it's just you. It's 1-on-1. Like you've not got backup.
Yeah.
You've got verbal encouragement, and that's it.
Apparently, what my psychologist I had with my assessment, the best way to tell between a true hallucination and a fake one, like when people try and fake them, is a true hallucination. It looks as much as weird as if you imagine the weirdest thing you think of. Like I said, a penguin in a top hat and suit talking to you as a doctor. They are more likely to be true hallucinations than I hallucinated Fred Mercury talking to me.
Yeah.
You know.
Although that is still pretty out there though.
It is, but the more humanized your hallucinations are, or what's called normalized hallucinations, the more likely the person's lying about them.
Yeah. I mean, David, that's why mine's like scared the shit out of me. Cause like I kind of knew like deep down like it was like legit. Like it wasn't just like my brain being a fuckhead. You know, like, cause like it was like blue for one, and like people aren't blue.
Yeah.
So he like Force goes to bed in Kenobi at a Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was like I had like a blue hue over him. Fucking, he had like he still had like the wounds from like the day on him and shit. Like it was fucked. Yep. The main reason why like I knew it wasn't just I'm being haunted by a ghost. That guy's still alive. That guy's not dead yet. So that was like why it really fucked me. Cause I was like, he's not dead. So like I'd have gotten texted by now if he had died, like in the last couple hours. So, you know.
That's why people say, "Oh, the devil made me do it." And I look at the devil and he made me do it and say, "Well, what's the devil look like?" "Oh, well, it's a guy in a suit with a tie type thing." Like, yeah, he's lying on his ass.
Yeah, he's talking shit.
Yeah. It's a weird fact I didn't know about until I went through all this. You know what I mean? But apparently that's how the tell between. Psychologists tell between like a fake hallucination, person of fake hallucinations, and some of them actually having real ones. Is real ones are really fucked up.
To be fair, like, could you imagine hallucinating the like devil, and the devil's just a fucking giraffe? How much would that fuck with you?
Hello, I am Satan. Okay.
You're a giraffe. Yes. Why? I don't know. It's your brain, John. Fair. I mean, I do secretly think giraffes are evil. That would be why. Now, can we get on with what I want? Yes, Mr. Satan, the giraffe. Yes, I need you to murder your wife. Okay.
The giraffe said to do it.
The giraffe made me do it. A giraffe named Satan. I think he may have been named by a dyslexic child who tried to write down Santa.
To be honest, right, no common one I've seen for Satan, like Satan type ones, is Garfield.
I could see that. Garfield is evil, so like, yeah. I could see it.
Garfield's one of the popular ones for like hallucinational, like devil type things. Because if you remember the cartoons, the way Garfield talked was quite of like that soothing voice.
Yeah, but he was always saying some real out-of-pocket shit.
Yeah. You know, it's like one of
Like,
those
it was
voices.
always like, I'm going to fucking almost murder John in his sleep. Like, it was always some real fucked shit that Garfield was spouting.
Yeah, but we said listen to that voice, that type of voice is this head. Yeah, he's going to do it, but he's just still a nice guy, isn't he? It's like the same voice aircraft pilots have.
Yeah, that kind of calming, like, we're going down.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. The engines are dead, but we're gonna land in the Hudson. You know, that kind of calming, like, we're fucked, but it's fine kind of a voice.
Yeah, I was like, if you had like a Scouse accent, we're going to play today, we're going to take off and fly over it back to Bermuda. Oh shit, we're going to die. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your pilot. Oh yeah, we're going to make it. The posh twat's going to do it.
The posh cunt's gonna save us.
Woman voice goes on. Oh shit.
I like to think they teach you that in piloting school. Like, to become an airline pilot, they have to take you to, like, a coaching lesson for vocals. You have to get, like, vocal coaching to do the voice.
Actually,
Otherwise you can't fly a commercial aircraft.
Actually, I've looked into like aircraft like being piloted that.
Oh, please tell me they do. Please tell me you have to get vocal training to be an airline
For
pilot,
commercial flying, yeah, they do have like a course on how to change your accent. Do you have like what's called Queen's English?
They genuinely fucking train you to talk cam.
Yeah.
They genuinely give you vocal training to get the fucking accent.
The police do as well. The police have a course like for especially high-end police to eliminate accents.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh dude. Oh fuck! Like, you know the fucking bit between your ballsack and your ass?
The gooch, yeah.
Yeah, I just coughed so fucking hard. I think I pulled a muscle in my gooch. Oh motherfucker, that hurts so bad. Oh fuck. Dude, I don't know what happened. I coughed and my gooch just detonated, dog. Holy fuck. Shit. Ugh.
Okay, it's a background video where Vegas dies.
After that, you said you packed some stuff and you left. How much time did you spend in the house after they were shot?
Half an hour.
Oh, my lungs.
Go straight to see.
You finished?
I'm fucking dying. Fuck. Shit, I'm gonna grab some water. Holy shit. Give me a minute, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, no problem.
I think I fucking popped a lung or some shit. Oh my god.
Will Vegas come back? Oh, there he is.
Okay. Fucking Christ.
You back?
Oh, I'm here. I'm alive. Fucking. Oh my god. I coughed. I don't know what. I think I fucking like reverse came or some shit. I fucking coughed up some white shit, man. Fucking. Oh. Fucking. It's like some milk or some shit in my spit. It was weird. Oh. Fucking I've hurt my fucking chest. I think I've pulled a fucking chest muscle or some shit from coughing. Like holy fuck. Oh. Motherfucker.
Let's get back on the video. Well, at this point, he killed his grandparents. And text asked him what he did afterwards. Alright.
Fuck it.
Now,
Right, jeez. I think I'm coming down with something, dude. Fucking. Like, I got a fucking runny nose now. My fucking joints hurt. Like, I think I'm fucking coming down with some shit.
yeah, well. He got this bit was what I find most interesting. Right. Are you ready?
Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
So this bit I find most interesting. We're about to come up next the section. So you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Cedar Rapids, met up with my ex-girlfriend. I threw the assault rifle out on 13.
Okay. On Highway 13,
Yep.
or
Didn't see it on the way back, so.
okay,
I figure if someone sees a really nice gun laying on the side,
they'll probably pick it up. Okay.
I'm surprised the police didn't find him for me.
Okay. Well, and we'll talk about that too. Okay.
This
Bet they
signals
did,
that the
didn't they?
detective may already
Okay.
have knowledge regarding the murder weapon, and the police might even have it in their possession.
As you're getting stuff ready in the house, did you pick up any stuff? Take anything out?
When there's a big war going on somewhere in the universe, that always reflects on the markets. Which makes people like me happy because we're the one making money off
Fatman T, are you there?
I'm still here.
I'm the CEO of a
I was gonna say you must skip the fucking ad.
This is the first time that there is a
There
long
we go.
pause prior to Isaiah responding. Long pauses are often associated with deception, especially if it's not typical of the person's speech patterns.
I'll say something else there
When
for a
he
second.
finally gathers his thoughts,
Eh?
Isaiah
I'll have-
states that he took
I
his
was thinking something else there for a
knives,
second.
hydrocodone pills, and $9 from his grandparents after killing them. He goes on to describe what he did following the crime, which shockingly consisted of going to numerous parties with friends.
Are you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing Friday night?
Yes, sir.
So these are the same clothes that
Yes, sir.
you shot
Cops took
Grandpa
all
and
my
Grandma?
clothes. It's in the impound.
Okay. Well, are these the clothes that you were wearing when you shot your Grandpa and Grandma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there any blood on them?
From my finger.
Okay. What happened to your finger? Oh, from that. But I mean from your.
Oh, actually, I was wearing sweatpants and no shirt when I shot him.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to get blood on these jeans or the shirt.
Because they're nice jeans.
There's no blood on anything. I made sure I didn't get any sort of DNA from either of them on me.
Okay.
This is a direct contradiction to his previous confession of kissing his grandparents after having shot them. If his claim of not wanting to get any blood or DNA on him is true, then he probably wouldn't have physically touched the victims.
Where did the blood go when you shot him?
Everywhere. Like, blood. Everywhere. Chunks of... Like, the house is massive. And there was, like, points where it's like, here's the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go to the kitchen 15 feet away, and there's a chunk of this big laying in there.
Can you go look at it?
Yeah.
What did you think?
I picked it up and I looked at it, and I could see it was from my grandma.
Didn't that freak you out a little bit? Kinda.
I was like, oh, well, I'm a psychotic murderer anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
But you're not psychotic. I know you're not psychotic.
People often think that any murderer is psychotic, when in actuality, psychotic refers to a specific set of symptoms which may or may not be present in a killer. Psychotic generally refers to psychosis, which involves someone losing touch with reality. A person with psychosis may have hallucinations or delusions and is unable to distinguish between real life and the world inside their head. Isaiah hasn't reported any symptoms of psychosis, and he appears to be well aware of what he did, both at the time of the murders and now. The detective likely wants to put on record that Isaiah understands he was not psychotic when he killed his grandparents, so that it can be presented as evidence when the case goes to court.
I feel really good about myself being
Oh,
so
shit.
compliant, though.
You right?
You should.
Yeah.
I mean, and here's
Fuck,
one
I
of the
think I
things,
laughed
too,
too
Isaiah,
hard,
I
I
want to make
fucking
sure
called
that this
the
is
flu.
abundantly
Fuck.
clear, is that I know
Swear to God, holy shit.
Alright, so what do you think so far then, about what you did after the shooting?
Not a lot. I mean, yeah, I agree with Detective. Definitely not like a psychotic killing.
Yeah.
Tied after free. It's not like a psychotic break episode or anything, but. Oh, excuse me.
that as we
Definitely
talk
a weird
through these
opening.
things, don't embellish anything with me. Okay? You gotta shoot me straight. Okay? I need to know.
Maybe don't say that to a
who's over
killer.
at the
Like,
house, who you talk to, and it's not you snitching. You know what that is? It's you telling me the
Are
truth.
they gonna get arrested and shit?
I have no control over whether or not they're gonna
Alright,
be arrested.
here, let's put it like this. There was one more gun, and
Okay.
I took that, but I didn't use it.
What gun was that?
Sawn off 12 gauge.
Okay. What'd you do with that?
Sold it.
Okay.
And then I gave the assault rifle to Brandon Allers, gave the TV to Brandon Allers.
So you didn't throw it? You didn't throw away
Nope. Nope.
the gun? Okay.
And they transported it out of town right away.
Okay. How come they transported it out of town?
Okay, they didn't want hot guns.
Did you tell them it was hot?
They knew I'd killed my grandparents. They came in the house right after it happened.
And why would Brandon be going over to your house on Sunday?
He wanted to steal the truck. The white truck.
Okay.
He wanted that white truck.
Did he talk to you about that?
Yep.
How did he talk to you about it?
He wanted to know where the title was. He wanted to know where everything was. Or it was my ass.
Okay. And did he tell you that? I mean, had you told him that you'd killed your grandparents? Okay. And what did he say?
He was the one who gave me the nicotine poisoning suggestion.
I thought you said you got that over the internet.
Nope. That was him.
Navigating past adverts on your favorite websites is a daily annoyance for millions of internet users. Websites load slowly,
Intriguing.
pop-up adverts get in the way, and other companies...
It's possible that rather than protecting other
You good,
people
bro?
as he claimed,
Yeah.
he left this
Yeah.
part out of the
I was
story
indeed.
for self-serving reasons.
Huh?
He may have known that
I'm
there
gonna bite
was
eat.
no explanation for people
Ah.
being in the house after the
I see.
murders that would fit with his narrative to the detective about how he was immediately remorseful.
So this is what Bob me this bit here. About his friend Brandon. Right. I'm just wondering if the kid's naive. Right? And he's had a stronger influence. Maybe like a dumb sub relationship type thing.
Like, I mean, it's definitely going through my head a little bit now of like maybe, like, because like he's already said like a minute ago there of like, yeah, like this dumb guy was where he got the idea for like nicotine poisoning and all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I mean, it's like very clear like already, like at the very least Dom is social, like in terms of the social hierarchy, higher up than the 17-year-old is in the like crime world, if you will.
Yeah.
And like with the idea of like, oh, like Dom can threaten him to get information out of him and like not worry about it. You know, like that alone proves like in terms of like street terms, like with the social hierarchy, you know, that like Brandon outranks him. But,
Yes. But he also like said Brandon wanted to steal the truck. He came around for the truck. He asked where
Yeah.
the truck was, that type of stuff. That also brings us the question, like, did he kill the grandparents because he had a reason to? Or did he kill them because Brandon says, well, I want this shit, so you're going to get rid of your grandparents first, so I can get this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that maybe that's why he like initially was gonna go for the bat, was he wasn't going to kill them. It was gonna be a knockout
Yeah.
idea of like knock him out to steal the shit. But like again, like that emotional barrier was there of like I can't hit them with the bat.
Yes.
Next best thing, I'll fucking shoot them. Like,
Or did the bad thing actually happen? It wasn't just something being put into for embellishment.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Like,
You know, it's a weird one, this bit.
it is. It's part of what makes the case like quite fascinating. Of like, there's
Yeah.
so many twists and turns here of like layers of just shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like where's the truth? You know, what exactly is actually what happened?
Because my problem with it, like, he admitted very quickly. I mean, yeah, the kid's an
He
idiot.
admitted to the actual killing very quickly.
I was quite proud of the killing when he first met it.
Yeah, it took him a long time to like include Brandon in the story and be like, yeah, okay, Brandon was somewhat involved.
We're about an hour into the interrogation on their clock.
Yeah.
Right? When Brandon's come up. Because Brandon turned him in.
Yeah.
With the gun. You find out in about a minute. Again, it's one of those things. It's hard to tell because they don't know much about Brandon. They don't hear much about him. Like interrogation wise. But Brandon had given the gun, and before he's in, Brandon came to the house when he committed the murder straight away. Because he wanted the truck.
Like, it sounds like Brandon was already on the way to do the stealing of the truck.
Yes. You know, the fact that this kid decided to go to Isaiah decided to go to parties as well. With the other kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those weird...
Like, I don't know if, like, so much, like these older, like, people were like, yeah, kill your grandparents, yeah. You know, like, you have to do that. I've, like, maybe more of a, oh, you want to do that? Okay, chill. Here's some cool ways to do it.
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, fuck, I know, like, some of my friends have had those fucking conversations before. You know, like, friends of mine have got, like, shitbird parents, and it's like, you could just kill them, you know, and, like, here's, like, 8 ways to do it. You know, like, but... And, like, we'll sit and, like, figure it out, like, yeah, okay, here's step-by-step how to do it. And we don't do it. Because, like, just discussing it is, like, enough to get it out of your fucking system for us. But, like, you know.
Yeah, it's probably most,
like,
I think most of the ones he's with. But I think this Brandon type one's like, well, I fancy a new truck, and your grandparent has a nice one. So, right, this is what you're going to do, and this is how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I want that truck.
Even then, like, there's easier ways to do a home robbery, especially if you've got someone on the inside.
Yes.
You know, there's way easier ways that aren't going to land you with, like, 15 different charges.
Yes, the problem with the steering one is the fact he wanted the title.
Yeah.
Means you could legally transfer it to his name after the grandparents were killed. You know, that's the iffy part with me.
Yeah.
Somebody told you what to do, I need to know that. If you found on the internet, I need to know that. But don't mix those two up, okay? You gotta shoot straight with me.
He told me about all this, and I looked it up.
Okay, when did he tell you about that?
Same day, Friday.
On Friday?
Yep.
What did you tell him?
Like 2 seconds.
I told him, like, kill him,
Go for it.
leaving. He was like, you're gonna give me that assault rifle, and that sawn-off.
Isaiah tells the detective that immediately after shooting his grandparents, he went to pick up Damien, a friend of his, before supposedly bringing him to the crime scene. That fact that Isaiah brought his friend over to the house after committing the brutal act is disturbing to say the least. Isaiah now tells the detective that he took a sawed-off shotgun, a knife, the rifle, the truck, all of his toiletries, the TV, and some clothes from the house. Afterward, he drove Damien back to the house of their friend, Brandon's girlfriends. Then another detective enters the room with food for Isaiah before the two make small talk.
Well, honestly, I broke my phone in half a couple nights ago because Dalton calls me and he's like, you killed your grandparents. And I was like, nope, never happened, you know, just denied it all because one of my friends calling. I thought he was just with me, and then this girl sends me a picture of News Squad and a bunch of cops in front of the house, so I snapped my phone in half.
As they talk, Isaiah mentions something particularly tragic.
My mom doesn't even know what's going on right now. Kind of worried about that, but sure. Oh well.
That's understandable. It's your mom.
Yeah. She doesn't even know her parents are dead.
Oh, she doesn't know at all?
No, she doesn't know her parents are dead.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Probably 2-3 hours before I snapped my phone, I called her.
Okay.
She was pretty much the only person I didn't tell the real story to.
Okay.
I told her I was on the run. And a few of my friends, I was like, oh, I sold the truck and just left.
Sure.
A couple of them, oh, I killed my grandparents. Oh, let me come over to the house and loot.
Isaiah's story seemed to be rather jumbled, but this could be out of anxiety from the interrogation, or the fact that he knows he is caught and there's no way out at this point. When the first detective enters the room again, he begins to question Isaiah's tale regarding his apprehension.
Why you run from the cops? What were you afraid of?
One of my friends in CR told me that they were going to handle me extremely roughly because I did what I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get tased or...
Sure.
I just wanted to get shot.
Why'd you want to get shot?
So then I wouldn't have to...
Okay. Why didn't you want to kill yourself?
Because it was too damn hard. It just didn't work, ever.
Just didn't work.
Never works.
Okay.
I just think God wants me here for some damn reason.
Okay. Why do you think then it was okay to shoot your grandparents, but not yourself? I mean, that's a tough question to ask, right? I know it's a
It wasn't okay.
It wasn't okay, was it?
Oh, fucking ad for fuck's sake.
Can you tell what drives you?
God damn it.
Honor, curiosity, power, lust.
There you go.
However,
Thank you,
his
Fatman
comment
T.
about wanting to get
Just
shot
a moment,
is
second,
incongruent with his behavior of coming forward.
Yeah, no
when
worry,
he
man, no
stands
worry.
up
You do,
when he
you
was
do.
surrounded by police. Isaiah may be once again looking for sympathy from the detective by saying that he wanted them to kill him. Despite Isaiah's confession of his actions before, during, and after the shootings, he still has yet to state exactly why he killed his grandparents.
Did you look outside to see if any of the neighbors?
Oh,
lights?
yeah.
Okay, how come? Well, I mean, why'd you look outside?
Because I wanted. Well, I took a shower and packed everything up. I wanted to make sure no neighbors like call the cops. Holy shit.
Did you watch? I mean, did you check yourself for? Did you see if you got any blood on you or anything?
I had nothing on me.
Nothing. I mean, did you look
I was
yourself
far.
near?
I was far enough away to a point where nothing. Like all the stuff went. They all went that way, and I was this way.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably some traces of guts and brains on my feet because I kept stepping on people, and those really gross.
What were you? I mean, were you barefoot when you shot him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you haven't washed your feet or anything since. Okay.
Well, no, I did take a shower at my therapist. Scratch that.
This negates Isaiah's previous statement that he took a shower at his house immediately after the shooting, and is yet another hiccup in his story. He goes on to explain how his therapist, Candace, is his aggression replacement therapy teacher, and is one of the few responsible adults in his life, if not the only one.
I mean, that makes sense.
Later,
Like,
however,
kid like this getting
exactly
aggression
how
replacement
Isaiah
therapy makes
arrived
sense.
at her home following the crime will be uncovered, and it only goes to show that wherever Isaiah was, trouble wasn't too far behind.
What's aggression replacement treatment?
How not to do stupid shit that gets people besides me hurt.
Okay.
Like how not to hurt people around you.
Okay.
I'd passed the class the week this happened.
You've been doing pretty good in the class. Good. Okay.
Isaiah states that he took the rifle, 12-gauge shotgun, and
Didn't
TV
do anything
from Brandon's
yet.
apartment in Cambridge, where the friend was allegedly going to buy the guns.
Yo, what the fuck's going on there? What the hell?
What?
You heard that too, right?
Heard what?
The audio there. It was on like fucking 3x speed for a second. You heard that too, right?
No, not my side.
No? Okay, that might just be a Discord issue.
Maybe an impression issue on your side. No, I was saying bastards to me dog.
No, okay, it was just a my end issue. I've just checked the viewer side. It's a me issue. It's just Discord. It's fine.
No, I roast some pork and we'll dice up and make like bolognese out of it.
Yeah.
And when I came in the first time after that first advert, my dog pinched half of my fucking pork joint. So now comes
Get fucking mugged.
I was mugged by my own dog for my lunch. So now there's more chicken in the oven to add the meat to my pasta.
Bro, get fucking mugged.
Right, I'm still listening to this. Again, see my point though, with this point here. You know, my friends saw I killed somebody, so brought me phone. Or I told my friends I killed my grandparents and said, oh, can I come loot your house and can I come take this stuff?
Yeah.
You know,
like there's like a lot of like holes in his story where like he's just making up extra shit.
Is he making up extra shit though, or is he not? That's the problem. I don't know. That's the issue.
Yeah.
You know,
there's like a lot of shit to dig through to be like, okay, what is 100% fact and what is just rambling bullshit.
Yeah, because we do know he's hanging with extra kids. There's kids taking drugs, the older ones, right? That's been fact by the beginning. So, is his far stretch police saying, yeah, I shot my grandparents? Oh well, let's go and take all the stuff at the house then.
Yeah, I mean, you can believe it, like especially if, like they were high when they got told, and like yeah. Fucking, I'll look the cops, fuck it, you know, like you're sober, you're not gonna have that thought process, but like you're high. Or like you've been like on a come down for 6 days fucking straight, you might consider it.
Yes,
that's
that's the problem I have here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. It's hard to tell which is fact and which is fiction at this point in his head. Problem with both sides of it, he showed his parents, he sold stuff and then sold it off to make extra money for his partying. That's plausible. Equally plausible, given the list of kids who hang around with us, including this Brandon, who's on screen now, is they could have influenced this very naive 17-year-old into committing the murder to basically
So they could loot the shit, yeah.
loot the shit and get away scot-free, saying, well, I didn't take it, he took it and sold it to me, so therefore I'm scot-free. You know what I'm saying?
Which, like, you're still going to jail for fencing, but, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know anything. It's both scenarios I have here, what could have happened, are both equally plausible to me.
Yeah, both are believable.
And given how naive this kid is, I mean, the detective sweetheart a little bit, and you're like, yep, I murdered him, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was like instant. Like,
yeah,
there was like no strong arming or anything. It was just like 10 seconds in. Just, so did you do it? Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, so you can believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like.
Supposedly,
He's
Isaiah
definitely
was
easily
never
influenced.
compensated. As a result of Brandon's involvement, Isaiah has some concerns.
I know they're probably going to be in jail for a while for this. Are they going to go to the same building as me?
I have no idea.
Because that's what I'm really, really worried about.
I have no idea. I saw Brandon earlier.
Really?
Yeah, I told you we were talking to your friends.
What'd you ask? What'd you talk to them about?
We were trying to find you.
Where'd
Trying
they
to
say
find
I
out where
was?
you were at. They didn't know where you were at. So, did they know where you were at?
Oh, yeah.
The whole time?
Oh, yeah. I was in contact with them every single day.
Okay, with what?
My phone.
The detective informs Isaiah that he is well aware that the teenager's cell phone had abruptly been shut off during the course of events on Sunday, May 13th. But he wants to hear from Isaiah just how that came to happen.
One of my friends sent me a picture of the crime scene and told me I killed my grandparents, so I snapped my phone in half so they could trace it.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
how
a
did you...
stupid person.
I mean,
I know you're
almost
not. No,
like
you're
I'm
not.
a very smart criminal.
You are.
Sure. Like, A, you got caught, and B, you admitted it immediately. You're not that fucking smart, dickhead. You were a moron to a criminal. You got the makings of a smart criminal in you, granted, you got some of the instincts, but not the important ones.
Yeah, so you know, I've got a criminal mind.
Criminal mind.
Okay.
I do.
This is likely a sign of narcissism.
No, you
as
don't.
Isaiah may see himself as superior and more clever than other people. And once again, the detective portrays a sense of admiration.
Again, I don't think narcissism. I think 9 teenagers have been built up by his friends.
Yeah, definitely more just a case of like classic teenager, I'm the big guy I am, you know, Billy Big Balls as we call it here.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just a dumb fuck thinking he's the Billy Big Balls, you know, the Doug's bollocks, you know, like...
Oh, he's come back to my idea, the 15-year-old syndrome.
Yeah.
You get 15, you know, I'm a big, strong man, and you start backtracking your parents, like, yep, I'm going to do what I want, and then you wake up like 3 weeks later with a concussion.
Yeah.
You know,
in the hospital, your dad's whacked you one with a 2x4, fucking.
Yeah.
Or like hit you with his truck, you know, fucking.
The other skit, you know, I'm 15, I can do what I want. I'm going to smoke, you can't do anything about it. Walk to the hospital, that surgeon remove that cigarette from my arsehole, like, but you never know.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. I think that's what the kid's going through at 17, and his friends is bigging him up, and that's the issue here.
Dude, I like how like when I got found out for smoking. One of my cousins had a stronger reaction to the fact that I smoked than my own fucking parents did. My parents were so fine about it. Like, one of my cousins was like, I told you when you were 14, if I ever caught you smoking, I was gonna break your legs. I'm booking a train ticket as we speak. Watch out for the baseball bat, motherfucker. I was there on Skype with him, just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm 16, I'm allowed to smoke. Fuck off.
To be fair though, right, by the time we 16,
It's also just like, we both know you're a broke ass bitch, so like, you're not getting a train ticket nowhere, you know?
To be fair though, by the time you were 16 though, your parents pretty much were so disappointed with you smoking was the least of the things they worried about.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck, I think that was like a year or two before I started, like, with the French maid's outfit. Because I think I was like 17, 18 when I bought the French maid's outfit. So like...
You know, smoking at the time was like, hey, this something normal for a change. Nobody's got cat ears, so he's smoking. Ah, fuck.
Bollocks. You can't even do that normally. Fuck. You know,
stop
like...
shitting in the cat tray.
Dude, I haven't evolved that far, right? I'm not a fucking fairy.
Ask some of that case that girl suing the school because they wouldn't put cat litter trays in the bathroom for her.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not devolved that far. I'm still, cognizant and aware.
I so hope that was a prank, but it wasn't.
I mean, to be fair, I like to think it was like it started as a prank and they just kept it up. They're like, I'm in too deep to give it up. Like I've caused some trouble. If I stop now, I'm gonna get fucking murdered. I need to just keep it going. Like I like to think that's what happened there.
I think the TikTok same type of ideology. I got famous on TikTok for being a cat little girl. I must keep this going.
Exactly. Like they don't want to lose the fame for like the one thing.
Yeah, like Mattress Girl.
Yeah.
Which is likely to play into Isaiah's narcissism and keep him talking.
Built that way?
I've got it in everything, man.
So when you say you're talking to these guys, when you're kind of on the run, before you broke your phone, are you texting them? Are you communicating with them on Facebook? What are you doing?
Texting, calling.
Okay. You got any access to the internet on your phone?
It was a flip phone. I was tweeting a storm up though, and I think I updated my Facebook status a couple times to like you can text it to Facebook.
Oh, okay. What were you updating on your Facebook?
I don't know. It was on Facebook.
I forgot that was a feature of Facebook. Like I forgot about that for a long time. That used to be a thing.
I mean, this is 2011.
Like, you remember that? Like back when that was a legit thing, where you could, if you had a flip phone, text Facebook and they would update your profile for you.
Alright.
Like, how fucking fire was that? That was so cool.
Because especially back then, Facebook they were actually reviewing the text messages as opposed to whatever you put down.
Yeah, and it was like having a secretary running your Facebook for you. It was so cool.
Probably that's when the most unhinged shit in Facebook turned up. Because no one bothered reviewing anything.
I mean, fuck, I used to do it on purpose. Like, I'd be sat at my computer looking at Facebook and pull out my phone and text the number to get... Because, like, it felt cool. It was like having a fucking secretary, you know? It just... I didn't have to, but, like, I did, because it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, it was some of the most hype shit.
I mean, this case is about, I think, 2012, this case. So, like, saying, like, smartphones were just starting to come out then.
They were just starting to, like, get into the fold and shit, like, yeah.
The first iPhone that came out, so, yeah, for a phone, about average, I would say, yeah.
Fucking...
I mean, if it was a Japanese flip phone, those things could do everything, apart from you can do fucking surgery on you, them fucking things.
I mean, yeah, it's Japan, though, like, what do you expect?
I mean, I was trying to buy a flip phone for Japan, and, like, the amount of features that come with. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. As standard, too. Like, you don't even pay extra for it. It just comes with it, for free.
I mean, compared to like, the smartphone we have nowadays, the Japanese have most of the shit we have on our smartphones back then, you know, as standard features on theirs.
Exactly, like I like how, like phone manufacturing is genuinely becoming a bit like car manufacturing. With every new model, you gotta pay more for the important features.
Yeah, I mean, be honest,
like, I swear to God, give it like 5 years, right? Texts and phone calls won't come as standard on a mobile phone. You'll have to pay extra to be able to text and call with a mobile phone. I'm telling you, 5 years from now, that'll happen. 5 fucking years.
I'll be honest, I agree with that, because I believe, you gotta think though, the standardized, like, phone, like, call and text feature, right, on phones, I hardly use it.
Same. And that's exactly my point, is like 5 years from now, it, like, because it doesn't get used, it will no longer be a standard function. You'll have to pay extra if you want it.
Because I mostly use, like, WhatsApp or Discord for most of my calls.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like outside of like my older family members who don't do tech, I fucking rarely phone or text people.
Yeah.
It's like Discord or Messenger.
And to be honest,
occasionally I'll use WhatsApp.
And to be honest, through most most major cities now, the internet's free. In like the hub servers and that type of stuff. So you always got internet on your phone.
There's always like 4G and shit nearby too, so like you don't have to worry too much.
Yeah, so I think I'm pretty sure you're right. Like the standardized texting phone system would be out the window and be like.
I said, give it about 5 years, you'll have to pay extra to make phone calls. On your phone.
Not pay extra, but I think what you're going to have to start doing is like WhatsApp will create a subscription service.
No, I'm honestly calling it now. Where like you'll go to like the O2 store to buy a new phone, you'll get it, and it won't have. It'll have the receivers. You can receive phone calls and text messages, but it won't have the transmitter. You gotta pay extra to get the fucking transmitter on the phone, so you can send a text or like send a phone call. 5 years from now, I'm calling it. Right, fucking, like 2028?
Yeah.
By 2028, that's gonna fucking happen. Calling it now.
I tell you the biggest thing that interests me is, you know, the Google Pay and the Apple Pay sit on the phones.
Yes, yes.
They hear that as the biggest new innovation in the phone industry.
Yeah.
Right, so you go scan your phone and pay for shit. Japan and Holland have been using that same system for the past 10 years.
Because I think they got that shit back in like 2012.
25.
Like,
I know Japan was using it in 2025. 25. 25?
2015?
No. 05.
2005?
2005. They brought
2005.
they brought it in with it because they use all Japanese phones have infrared systems on it.
Yeah, they got like the IR systems. Yeah.
Because that's how you transfer your contact details. Use infrared.
Yeah.
Right, so they're using that to pay. And Holland's been using a similar system for years as well. I think they started theirs in 2010 for theirs.
I think it was for Holland. Yeah.
You know, we started ours in 2018, 2019. It's come popular.
It was like 2019 when it got popular.
Yeah, so it's.
I think it was 2018 when it came out, but 2019 when it like got good.
Yeah.
You know.
We've got safe to use.
Yeah.
Terrain. This old black dude said that was really high, and I thought it was hilarious.
Isaiah did in fact contact his friends following the murders, even confessing to one of them his additional crime of theft, texting a stolen Chevy Avalanche. Cham. His friend's response, a simple LOL, followed by Isaiah's chilling return, I'm nuts. Along with this, Isaiah began to post alarming statements on Twitter, starting on...
Right, that is not him.
Yeah.
That image there is not him.
I think he's just. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's just stole a stock image. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Big. Oh.
Oh what?
Well, that's a delightful username, isn't it?
What's that?
Big lipped. That's quite the delightful username.
Where are you looking at that like?
Message number 4 in the hashtag.
Oh.
That's quite a delightful little hashtag,
May
isn't
11th, the same day of the murders,
Making lip.
Isaiah stated, no excuses and no apologies, followed by...
Man, I miss old
But
Twitter.
his next quote was even more horrifying, as it was posted around the same time as the violent shooting was committed. At 12:10 a.m. on Saturday, May 12th, he wrote, "Time to live my life." The detective switches gears by inquiring about Isaiah's run-in with law enforcement on the early morning of Sunday, May 13th. You'll recall that this was the day Rick and Janet's bodies were found, 2 days after they were shot. Apparently, Isaiah had been driving 2 girls around Iowa City in the previous hours, making several appearances at nearby parties. As the night was coming to a close, they stopped at the Fast Break convenience store located on Naples Avenue, and someone in the group allegedly tried to open the locked doors of the business, thereby issuing an alarm trigger. When police arrived, Isaiah and his passenger supposedly denied any involvement, but police would later claim they were indeed lying.
What is a mechanical trading edge? Well, let me walk you through a set of mechanical trading rules. Here's how they work.
Not only that, but Isaiah failed to provide a valid license, as his was previously suspended for an unknown reason. In an attempt to cooperate, the passengers allegedly notified the officers that Isaiah was hiding drugs in a duffel bag within the vehicle, along with a hunting knife.
What fucking rat little assholes! You can't just rat a motherfucker out like that. That's so uncool.
See what I mean? That's why I think having friends.
What the fuck happened to Ride or Die? Like, what happened to the good old days of Ride or Die?
That's the thing. This kid joined this friend group thing. Oh, I'm going to join this big group of friends. You know, be one of the big boys in the block type thing. And basically took this naive kid.
We just punked his ass. Like,
yeah, used him for like, oh well, you hold this, you hold that. You know, you do this for us. You know, you'll be out friends for life type shit.
Even then, you can't just rat a motherfucker like that. That's just so uncool. That's how you lose access to drug dealers, bro. Like, what happened to the good old days, man? I mean, fuck, you'll remember from your youth. What the fuck happened to Ride or Die?
It died.
Fuck, if we fucking acted like that when we were kids, we would have been fucking shot against a post. Military style.
Ride or Die thing, it died.
A guy called Gavin with 2 teeth.
Ride or Die thing died, man. That's what the problem. That's happened.
Like, fucking, that's some bullshit, man. What the fuck happened?
Basically, I got a feeling they use this kid as like basically as a scapegoat. In case something
Oh,
went wrong.
no, absolutely. I tried that for free. That's what happened, yeah.
You know, even on the murders, I think like, oh well, you know, it's not a joke though. God, about convince this kid to kill his grandparents. Go on, let's try it. Oh yeah, he killed his grandparents. Oh well, then let's go.
Oh shit, it worked. You know, like.
Well, free shit. Let's go. You know, Wayne's safe. We'll just blame him on it when he gets caught.
Yeah.
Wasn't our fault, officer. He did it all. He's psychopathic. He's psychotic.
Like, he killed them, he
But
robbed
Isaiah
everything, and he
denied
sold it to
permission
us.
for
Like,
law
we didn't know.
enforcement to search his truck, and instead told them that he had various drugs stashed away. Isaiah was quickly taken into police custody, where it was discovered that he launched another string of abnormal tweets. At 6 a.m. on Sunday, May 13th, he posted, "Damn, can't wait to get out of the cop shop. Hashtag 6 unnecessary hours." Numerous others are too explicit to read, but nonetheless, Isaiah was not afraid to say what was on his mind. As he tweeted away on his phone at the police station, officers notified Isaiah that he could only be released upon the authorization of a legal guardian, since he was underage. The teenager swiftly realized that this was a massive issue, as his 2 legal guardians were, thanks to his doing, no longer alive. According to him, he lied and told law enforcement that his grandparents had been in Minnesota on a fishing trip and had limited cell phone service, but they would be able to get in contact with his mother. Sure enough, Stacy allowed Isaiah to be released and handed over to his therapist Candace, where Isaiah supposedly ate sausage, eggs, and hash browns and took a shower. Not too long after his short-term
That
stay
fucking
at her
worked,
house,
really?
Candace seemed to find a shocking object within her residence and thought that it may have belonged to her patient, Isaiah. Immediately, she contacted the local authorities without his knowledge.
Let me ask you this: is we got a call from her today? Was there any reason that there was a .40 caliber round that was found up there? Nothing? Did you have a handgun on you at all?
No, sir.
No .40 caliber
You
rounds?
can lie detect me for that. No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so a .40 caliber round that would have been found up there.
Where was it found?
In her house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Not from you?
No, sir.
Okay. You're sure?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Although the .40 caliber round
Isaiah,
was
I don't believe in
identified
.40
at Candace's
calibers.
home, it has never been confirmed as to who it belonged to. Isaiah states that his stay at his therapist's house lasted a mere hour and a half before she supposedly drove him back to the Cambridge apartments, where he met up with a girl named Alicia.
Right? Okay, well, what's the story with Alicia? Fucking, who's Alicia? What's she up to? Fucking...
A sacred act.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a trailer for a Matrix video game for a minute there, but that's EVE Online. Oh well.
That's one of the things that we commonly do.
Right. 2 more seconds and back with you.
Yep.
And if you have murder charges or something, felony like that, you can get phone records like that.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I know everything.
I know, but how do you know that? I mean, you researching it?
I know a little bit of everything about everything, honestly. Like,
Okay.
You learn something new every day.
Sure.
Isaiah appears to possess several narcissistic traits, such as being egotistical and having a grandiose sense of self. He views himself as a
Makes
very
sense.
smart criminal, which is incredibly ironic given that he was arrested so soon after the crime and is currently being interrogated.
Let me look back.
I think
at my
also
notes
admitted
here,
to
make
it
sure
too,
I'm not
like...
missing
If you want, I can look through them and tell you if you missed anything.
I bet you could.
It's possible that Isaiah is once again implying that he thinks he's smarter than the detective and could more easily find
That's
any
it, I think that was
mistakes.
more just an attempt
He's
at a
also
joke, you know,
likely
just trying to,
very
like, you know,
curious about
kill
what
the
detective
atmosphere a
has
little
been
bit, you know.
writing down about him. But of course, the detective does not allow this to happen.
So who all do you think you've told about this?
Brandon?
Redacted.
Before or afterwards?
I'm back.
I don't know when he's
Welcome back.
Waiting for the rest of my meat to cook off.
I got so many
There.
goddamn phone calls about, oh, did you kill your grandparents?
Are you, like, cooking a whole ass pasta in the background?
get a little out of hand after a while.
Or are you like pre-prepping?
No, I'm cooking it.
They
I'm
took you
going.
into custody down there when they finally got you.
You're just cooking a whole ass meal. Like you're not like doing the pre-prep to cook it. You're just cooking a whole ass meal right now.
Yep. Deception that Isaiah's way of
I.
responding has changed.
Multitasking.
At a normal volume. To suddenly shaking his head rapidly and
You
responding.
gotta think between my computer and my kitchen's like 20,
You're ready to
like 10
say,
feet.
Hey, I'm proud of what I did. And,
It's
you know, I
stealth.
got what's coming to me.
I found out Nito did. Okay.
What I said when I got out of the car is, I
I mean,
thanked
that's
them
fair.
for
I'll give you that.
Okay.
And that they did their job
To
right.
be fair, like, I am getting hungry myself. To be fair, I might like.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. That burger he's been scranning looks pretty fucking good. I might go make a burger after this.
Okay.
Told them I respect them a lot for what they did.
Okay. And did you say, hey, dude, I know what I got
told them I
coming.
deserve what I deserve what I got coming to me.
Okay.
Thank them for apprehending me.
Because you understand what you did with your grandparents. Okay. And it wasn't anybody else that did it. It was you.
Yep.
Right? There's nobody else in that house with you.
And I'm definitely ill.
The detective has been
For the record, just like my joints are fucked, my head got a small headache. I'm definitely ill for the record.
Not been completely honest so far.
You know, essentially at the end of the day, you know, and I was going to show you a picture of the gun. Would that be the gun? It's kind of a dark picture.
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
He fucking signed it.
Oh my god, he actually signed it. Oh my fucking god, dude. Why? Who got him to sign it? Who talked him into that? I want words with the officer who talked him into that. And I want that officer to be presented with a fucking medal for shit poster of the year. What the fuck? How do you talk about her into that? That must have been like a station bet. Like they must have got like the most charming fucking officer in the building and just been like, bet you can't talk him into signing that. And he went, fucking bet. 4 grand says I can. Everyone took that up because 4 grand is 4 grand, babe. He went in there, signed that shit, and walked out of there a fucking millionaire. Fucking. I didn't even take a look. They just walked up to the kid with a pen and went, "Here, kid, go sign that for us." Ah, no bother, pal. Fucking bush.
Yeah, but think of
Fucking
this was the weapon I used to kill my grandparents. Signed Isaiah Sweets. Dated.
I mean, that's the only thing that's missing is he didn't date it.
Yeah, that's the bottom.
Oh no, he did. It's at the bottom. He timed and dated it. He fucking legit timestamped that motherfucker. Oh my god.
Can you imagine the poor defense attorney getting this case?
I can, yeah, and I'm glad I wasn't the fucking defense attorney.
Here you go. Here's everything against your client. You signed it.
You dumb motherfucker! You signed it. You signed it. You dated it. You timestamped it. What the fuck? Ah! It's bad enough that you confessed. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck?
We could have confession thrown out in technicality because you're young, but fuck me.
Like, how am I supposed to get this thrown out, you dumb motherfucker?
You know what? This reminds me of? Right, this is literally the case of, you know, like the TikTokers who film the crimes and post it on TikTok and YouTube. That's this.
It's the original version of that.
Yeah.
I really, you know, if I was his lawyer, right? You know in NCIS when Gibbs has had enough of Tony DiNozzo's shit and just smacks him up the head?
A Gibbs slap.
I'd be doing that every 4 seconds to this motherfucker. If I was his lawyer, I'd be sat in that room, just looking at notes and just going, dumbass, dumbass, dumbass. You're getting 2 for this one. Fucking dumbass. Fucking just whacking him up the fucking head.
Keep that right. The other case, he walk in. He reads the case. He just said, "Great." So we plead guilty? No, innocent.
No, you're pleading guilty, dickhead. You ain't getting a choice in the matter. I'm pleading guilty for you.
I'm Jimmy Cochran, and I can't defend this.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman, and even I agree that you're fucked. You know, fucking.
You know the guy who got fucking.
Saul Goodman couldn't get him off on this one.
You know the guy who got OG after his fucking murder conviction. Wouldn't touch his case.
Yeah. As I said, straight up, Saul Goodman couldn't fucking get you off of this murder with that, like, just that photo alone being signed, dated, and time-stamped. is enough for you to go to jail forever.
Why did you do it for? He asked.
He asked very politely and offered me another cheeseburger and Diet fucking Coke. Who gets bribed with cheeseburgers and Diet Coke and has that be a successful bribe?
Well, probably look
like,
like...
motherfucker, you're gonna bribe me with sodas and fucking burgers, at least make it full fat, you cheap motherfucker.
Probably right, I guarantee you, if you look at that burger there, that's McDonald's.
Yeah, and it's not even like a big, it's just a fucking cheesy. He's not even been given a Big Mac, it's a normal ass goddamn cheesy, dude.
Right.
This motherfucker came in for a quarter pounder and a Diet goddamn Coke.
Now, if you could bribe with a burger, you bribe a burger, I would at least a XL Bacon Double King Whopper burger from Burger King. You know what I mean? I want a decent size.
Dude got bribed for like a $2 like menu item. Like,
yeah.
Like he's not even got fucking fries. Like, bruh. I mean, fuck. If I'm gonna get bribed with McDonald's to admit to a murder, I need at least 4 McPlants minimum, with a full fat Coke and a milkshake, minimum. And that's for a gentle murder that's gonna get me like 5 to 10. Any more jail time than that, I need 22 McPlants, 6 fucking full fat Cokes, and 9 goddamn milkshakes. And then I'll confess. This motherfucker confessed for a normal cheesy and a Diet Coke. What the fuck?
You bastard.
What do you mean I'm back? I've been here the whole time.
Hey, you bastard.
Alright.
I got your cough.
Oh, fuck. It's contagious. It's a computer virus. Run. Run. It's a cyber psychosis, bro. It's getting us.
I know lots of things.
That goddamn cyber flu.
Is that the gun that you used? Yes. Okay. You guys have this gun, don't you? Mm-hmm.
Just mm-hmm.
You said earlier that you're pretty smart. We're pretty smart at what we do.
Obviously.
We do good work.
Oh, you traced my phone calls and my text messages and figured out Brandon had it.
Yeah. We ended up with the gun.
That's what counts. Okay.
Prior to the shooting, Brandon had offered advice
Good work, mate.
on how to use the rifle,
It took him 2 hours to figure out. They traced it. Oh my god.
And Rick. Additionally, the pair discussed other ways to kill the victims. The morning of May 13th,
like blood.
Isaiah told Brandon that he could break into his grandparents' home and take whatever he wanted. When Brandon arrived, he snuck into the home, but supposedly left in a hurry and didn't notify the local authorities as he was allegedly nervous about the situation. Brandon eventually sold the rifle to another friend, but the gun was turned over to the police once the bodies were discovered. Still, the question of why has yet to be answered, but as Isaiah reveals what drove him to commit the ultimate crime, he loses all control.
I don't know what built up in me. I just had so much stress.
Like what?
My grandma.
You're 17. What the fuck have you got to be stressed about?
Every night of my life and every day, he constantly told me to just kill myself or fall off the earth. They treated me like I tried so hard to help my grandma with everything, but my grandpa made everything so hard because he'd always stress me out, scream at me for no reason, and I didn't know what to do anymore, so I just snapped. Shot both of them and stole the truck.
Okay.
If Isaiah's claims are true, this type of long-term verbal and emotional abuse from his grandpa would have been extremely damaging. However, it's important to keep in mind that he could be lying in order to provide a justification for his action.
He's dead. Free.
I mean, again, like I said, the snap doesn't work. In my thing.
This is the thing. If that's what had happened, he would have just fucking straight out come with it. Given how quickly he admitted to the murder itself, if that was his justification, he would have fucking led with that instead of the bullshit.
That's that though, right? I mean, this is going back a bit. This is like this back 13 minutes into the interview. So backtrack a little bit for this, because he's in there fucking cafeteria hamburger there.
Yeah.
There's a bit of weird editing there from these guys, but the problem I've got with this case, right? So to put that in the actual context of the thing, is after that they admitted that his friends were talking about it and everything else.
Yeah.
If this case of like he got sick of the abuse and just snapped, right? I can see killing his grandma because of cancer and mercy type thing. I can see after he shot the grandpa. But killing the grandpa, he would use the bat.
Yeah, he would have used the bat. There wouldn't have been any of this fucking I can't do it. Like that much rage and stress building up.
Yeah.
You wouldn't care. You'd just fucking have him.
Yes. You know, and I can understand the grandmother's like case of like saying, well, she had cancer and nobody would look after her now type thing, so I thought it'd be easier on her. You know, that I can understand to somewhat degree. Mercy afterthought, but the grandfather kill, no, it doesn't.
It just doesn't fit.
Nah.
After all, he doesn't say that his grandma was abusive, and he still killed her as well. We also cannot verify any of these claims.
What did she and why did you shoot Grandpa first? Why?
He's made my life a living hell.
Okay. How long had you been thinking about doing that?
That one day.
That one day?
That one day.
Okay. Nothing before, because...
Well, I had thought and thought and thought, but I never really made a plan.
Okay, what kind of, when you say I thought and thought and thought, what kind of things are you thinking?
I wanted to kill my grandpa, but I never wanted to hurt my grandma.
Yeah.
It's just I could have just left her there.
Isaiah's legs are shaking, possibly from the anxiety of being questioned or reliving the trauma of committing a violent crime. If he had previously been a danger to himself as he claims, this could also be the cause of his notable trepidation.
Okay, and did he see it coming?
He didn't even notice.
I mean, where was he?
He was
looking?
so drunk and high on his oxycontin and hydrocodone,
Okay.
he didn't even know where.
Let me do this if I can. If you're stand up real quick. Yes, sir. If I'm your grandpa sitting over on the couch like he, are we this close?
He was sitting like this.
Okay.
Kind of down like that. I was right about here on the stairs.
Okay, so is he hunched over? Is he asleep?
Yeah, no, he's just out of it
Just like
on his
this.
drugs.
So he
was
hunched
hunched
like
over
this.
like. Well, I was on the 4th or 5th stair down at first, so I could see his hair from there. When I took the first shot, I took one step up, a stair up, so I could see his whole head shot.
Where the first shot hit him?
First shot straight through his head.
Right here?
Right temple.
Okay. Right temple?
No, like right in the temple.
Oh, right in the temple.
Yeah.
Okay, and what'd he do?
Smacked his face off the coffee table.
Okay. So when you're coming up the stairs, did you kind of sneak up the stairs a little bit?
I was like,
how come?
I didn't want him to hear me.
Okay. Okay.
And then, like, as soon
there wasn't any like.
Let's go ahead a bit.
In my head, there wasn't any make it to 18.
Because like.
Because that's a bit reactionary where you don't know.
Shot twice before I was 17. I didn't think I was gonna be around that long. That wasn't a thought. I had no regard for my life whatsoever. Everything I did was.
All right, I know this bit is now.
obvious.
Yeah.
Exclusive, never before heard.
Yeah. This is the channel here. Got an interview with Isaiah.
Oh, right, okay, like a personal, yeah.
Yeah, which is what about it here now. And
presumably from inside the jail, I would.
Yeah, he's in
Like,
jail.
I thought we got released.
Heard interview where he expanded on the alleged abuse and gave us a deeper look into what he now believes led to that fateful day.
There wasn't any like in my head. There wasn't any make it to 18. I've gotten shot twice before I was 17. I didn't think I was gonna be around that long. That wasn't a thought. I had no regard for my life whatsoever. Everything I did was so obviously a cry for help that it didn't make sense. And nothing good happened. Nobody tried to help, nothing. So in my head, I was like, all right, I'm on my own, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, like, what do I do? And then once I'm on house arrest, like, you can't even get away from the problem at this point. So, how do you eliminate the problem? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that other people failing me throughout my life is the reason I did it. At the end of the day, I'm the reason I did. I chose to do what I did. But a lot of things could have happened if I would have had options.
Your favorite game.
Oh, fuck
is
off, man.
becoming better than ever.
It's
Meet
the adverts.
brand new-
YouTube. Fuck
Isaiah
off.
explains the alleged abuse that he endured at the hands of Rick and Janet.
We had those kind of interactions where I'm like, hey, like they'd call the cops, and I'd be like, he literally just hit me, and I defended myself. What am I supposed to do? Or, like, he had a bunch of plants in the backyard, and they knew about it, and they were like, oh, that's just ditchweed, just leave that alone. They just pulled the plants and left them alone, and there was a few occasions where I was like, okay, he assaulted me, like, literally. And my grandma was like, no, it didn't happen that way. He hit him first. And they'd be like, well, if you press charges, you're both going to go to jail because they both say that you did it first. And it's their word against yours. And no one's going to listen to a dumb kid. Who cares about the kid, right? Doesn't matter if a 15-year-old's getting his ass kicked. That's irrelevant.
His claims about his feelings toward his grandmother seem to be ever-changing. During this particular account, it seems he's placing at least some of the blame on her, which is in contrast to his statements during his interrogation.
I wanted to kill my grandpa, but I never wanted to hurt my grandma.
She was a mega enabler, and the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse was from her. She was the one that was doing a lot of the screaming, and like she'd always back him up. And like, great example, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna leave. She's like, I wish you would have just ended up yourself making it work. It would have been a lot easier on us. Like
So his grandmother wasn't as nice person as he kept making out to.
Like, he's, again, changing the story, like, the narrative on it of, like,
yeah,
like, who was who. Like, again, it's weird, because it's hard to say which account of what happened is factual. Because you can't go back and fucking verify most of the claims, you know? Like the instance that, like, he's referencing that involved the police, yeah, you can go back and, like, see, like in the police reports and notes and shit, okay, was, like, does that correlate to what he's saying? But, like, the rest of the claims of, like, what happened behind closed doors, essentially, you can't verify it, you know?
I know what you mean. It's getting we've got 3 stories now going on. 1, he did it out because he wanted revenge on his grandpa. 2,
yeah,
his friends put him up to it in any kind of roundabout way because he's an impressionable twat. Or 3, you know, both parents were so abusive that, you know, it caused them to plan out their murders.
Like, felt he had no other choice left as option 3. Like
that.
Well, I don't want to just tell my story because it'll help me get out. Because obviously I know that. That's one of the first thoughts. But the first thought, the initial thought is this could help a lot of kids. Like if some kid that's 16 years old is getting his ass beat, hears me talk about it and how it feels to be alone, and it helps them, and they actually go and talk to somebody about it, then that's worth telling my story. That's worth reliving all the points. Like the biggest thing I want to do with my life, I want to be an advocate for at-risk youth, because I feel like if somebody would have just talked to me and really understood what I was going through and been like, hey, I get that, like, but you're okay, like you're not by yourself, I think that probably would have changed a lot, because the hardest part about it was feeling like I was alone.
Today, Isaiah has seemingly found a new path, even accomplishing some rehabilitative programming, along with achieving his career readiness certificate. His co-conspirator, Brandon Allers, took a plea agreement to testify against Isaiah and was sentenced to 18 years in prison for his part in the horrific murders. This story doesn't end here, though. When police were finally able to search the grandparents' home, they allegedly found numerous internet searches on one of the computers, locating various methods on how to kill someone. In another sickening find, according to news sources, authorities supposedly uncovered inappropriate photos of children. The pictures were allegedly found
I'm gonna
under the
go
grandfather's
ahead and press
account,
X to
but
doubt.
nothing else has ever been revealed.
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and press X to doubt on that claim. Like, if only the news sources have info on that, and it was never mentioned during the court or like anywhere else, X to doubt. That's odds are media being the media. Like fucking press X to doubt that claim. You know what fucking reporters can be like, so like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, the child, like, claim. Press next to that, babe. Fucking nah. Doubt it.
I mean, it's hard to tell at this point. I mean, the problem is they're relating the images of the grandparent. The grandpa.
Even then, it's nah. Unless I get handed like the fucking like the search report.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking pull list of like itemized everything that was found where, when, and how. Until I see that and it's very clearly on that, press next to doubt on that claim.
About the horrendous
Because if only the media is talking about it, then
during
odds are it's
Isaiah's
horseshit.
trial, a clinical psychologist testified that during the time period of the crime, Isaiah possessed the emotional maturity of a 12 to 14-year-old. But this did not stop the killer from facing the inevitable consequences. Initially, Isaiah was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But in an unexpected turn of events, the judgment was overturned. After 4 years behind bars, Isaiah was resentenced to life in prison with a chance at parole, without a minimum incarceration time. This means that there is no telling when or if he will be released.
Now, see, that's the point there with psychologist saying he was, what do you call it?
Emotional maturity of someone who's age 12 to 14.
That age would be easily manipulated by someone else, someone's older.
Yeah.
I think that's why his case was resentenced.
Even then, though, like, even at, like, 16, 17, you can be very easily influenced by, like, people who you would view as being cooler than you.
Yes.
Like...
So, say anything about the case being not cut and dry on this one?
Yeah, it's very grey. It's quite a grey case. There's a lot of, like, grey area where, like, you can't really say one way or another if it's relevant, truthful, anything, you know, like, it's...
All we know for a fact is, yeah, he did kill his grandparents.
Yeah.
That's point of fact. That's neither here nor there. My problem is the reason is more interested in me is the reason why.
Yeah, like why did he do it?
Yeah.
So it's like every time he talks about it, even sometimes in the same instance of talking about it, he is just changing it over and over and over again.
Yeah. You know, it's... I don't think he's mentally ill. Like the woman, like the last woman we saw. I think you got a case of a teenager with a low mental age getting manipulated by older friends type thing.
Absolutely.
Especially that Brandon one seems to be a big influence on his life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as for the abuse allegations of his grandparents, I don't know. It's possible.
Like there's no way to verify those claims.
There's not. But given the idea that their daughter was a drug addict, the kids were showing signs of similar behaviour. Given this is 2011, and the parents grew up as like boomers type thing, almost like my age, like boomers / millennials.
Yeah.
Discipline could have been stricter.
Like timeline wise, it certainly makes sense. Of like original child was abused, led to drug addiction. Grandchild was then subsequently abused, which started to lead towards drug addiction. Like,
yeah,
like it's a sound theory. There's just not a lot to back it up outside of like the timeline of events, somewhat concurring towards it. You know, like you take the the timeline of like birth to death of everyone involved, and like that picture can be found.
Yeah.
But there's no like hard evidence to support it outside of that.
Another scenario could simply be fact of, you know, I've lost now from my head.
Just a 17-year-old being a fuckwit, you know, like.
Say for the grandparents, like the abuse allegations go for the grandparents. Was all you knew the daughter was a fuck up. Right? They got dumped with a kid, tried to raise him, and the kids follow the mother's path. So the grandparents
try like double down harder to like fucking like discipline him harder.
Yeah.
Which like just leads to the exact opposite of what they're looking for, but
yeah. Which is a way of early 90s parents did it.
Stories that could be what happened, you know?
That's the problem. There's so many theories, and they think the only thing we know for sure is he killed his parents. Grandparents. That's it. Yeah. That's all we know for sure. The rest of it's conjecture. There's no evidence. There's no evidence for it, but no evidence against it either.
Yeah.
Is the issue. You know, that's the issue part of it. It's
It's a weird ass case.
Yeah, because you can't say it wasn't abuse going in the household, because, look, come on. In suburbia, I guarantee someone's getting abused somewhere online. You know, New York City alone, you guarantee someone's getting abused.
It's, yeah.
You know?
So those unfortunate, like, statistics, like, yeah.
Bullshit. Not a bad case, was it?
But, again, quite an interesting one.
The only one I was going to show about, we do that later because it's like, it's midnight
Oh, because
now.
it's like late, and like I said, I'm definitely ill. Like I need like food and bed. Like I'm dying.
I'm trying to keep awake. Is this kid here?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to show you a little bit of it to get an idea. Well,
I don't know. It's like save it for next time, you know, like save it for next week, you know.
Of carrying what enough investigators he wasn't seeing.
What is that there?
Oh, sure. You can't tell me why. Oh, sure. Is it a reason you don't know why you did it, or you just?
It's not how his manner of speech is here, and how he looks. For that one. That's why I'm going for that one there.
Yeah.
It says the teenager when I killed somebody. I think his parents as well in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's. And just how he managed how he how he speaks and talks. I think it'd be an interesting one for that one for us to go over.
Yeah.
We
So we can cover it on well Friday, next Friday when we do our next show.
Yes, I'm back in my house Friday, so I've got my full rig. Friday.
So yes, folks at home, thank you for joining us once again. It's been a wonderful episode.
It has, and it's nice having the setup working. To be honest,
it is. Yes, we're sorry, the absence from the last few weeks. Obviously, new rig and everything, trying to get that fucking set up.
Yeah, it's had major computer issues and internet issues. To be honest, on our old systems, that's caused a lot of issues for us overall.
As for the Devil's Latest Dungeon show, still going. We're still going to be doing that. We're going to be on a hiatus probably till just after Christmas.
Yes.
Just because obviously, like our other two players have kids, so they're fucking busy, which is valid.
But we've replaced it with back to gaming streams and that, playing some video games and that type of stuff.
Like the PlayStation shows, that way.
All our fun, lovely stuff.
Yes. So we should from next week be back on a normal ass schedule with any luck. If not, then fucking something went wrong.
Yeah, they look. Fridays should still be Friday shows be fairly fine. Sundays, we might not be able to use my rig for it, but we'll definitely still probably stream to the PlayStation itself.
Yeah, either way, there'll
be something out there.
Yeah, there'll be something going up.
As for our game, might play on Sunday. I was thinking did you get the Space Marines? Not Space Marines, the Alien one, new one came out.
Oh, no, I've not checked the PS Plus games yet this month. I'm not gone and looked yet.
You've got Aliens Fireteam.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is out.
Okay, I'll probably pick that up. Yeah.
So we're gonna go back to playing some of Generation Zero a bit.
Mm-hmm. We'll some of that.
I mean, I actually play a game to actually finish it. I think would be an idea for us once.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. As fun as Gen Zero is, I don't think for me it's a finish it kind of game. I think it's more of a put up and deck around kind of a game.
Yeah.
No, can I play it like Daisy? Of just put in, fuck around, find out. But.
Another thing we're interested in actually get a game we actually might play from start to finish the campaign to the end, type thing.
Yeah. I feel like I like the Alien Fireteam, assuming it's a cooperative campaign type of game, would probably be the game for that.
If I wasn't noticed, it's a squadron-based co-op type game, so I think it would be.
Yeah.
Type thing. I haven't played it yet. I mean, I don't know if I downloaded it yet or not, so I don't know if it's sent yet.
I'll probably check it. It's assuming I'm not dying. When I get up tomorrow, if I get up tomorrow, then I'll have a look and see.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll come on these interview type reviews because I think they're very interesting from our point of view anyway.
Yeah.
And because be honest, the news, I know people in the news cycle and people oh, we used to do Chili shit. Chili's self-destructing, and we'll come back to him eventually when I could be asked to deal with more of his bull crap. To be honest.
Yeah.
But I think do a couple of these and see where we go from there. Because we're still trying to find. We're going into the next year. Me and Vegas going to actually try and find our channel's niche, shall we say?
Yeah.
What we like covering, what we like to talk about.
Because that's how you pronounce it, America.
What's
it's
that?
niche, not fucking niche. It's niche, you bad speaking American fucks.
Yeah. Because every YouTube channel needs a niche to get into.
You gotta find a niche. It's a niche.
And we're still trying to weave through a lot of the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah.
I think it's about time we try button down what we want to go with.
Well, fuck, we know poker stuck. That worked.
It did, but I think that stuck because there was nothing else on YouTube at the time. The word
Even still,
Puxy.
the fact that's still one of our highest viewed fucking episodes, though, and it's just
Yeah.
us playing in a very scuffed manner.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
This is bullshit, and you know it.
It's one of our most our lowest brow episodes as well, because it's just us playing cards and just chatting utter shite.
Yeah.
And it's one of our best fucking performing videos. It's bullshit.
I mean, I think the things we looked at for us was like doing some of these this type of interview stuff. There's court, there was social stuff, political stuff looked at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, medieval blacksmithing type history, even like doing a history podcast type stuff. You know what I mean?
I like the idea of just doing kind of like what fucking Penguin Zero and dudes like that though, of just do it as a fucking everything show.
Well,
I'm just like, yeah, just throw it at the wall and see what happens. Fuck it.
Well, Penguins.
This is very much who we are, because even if we do narrow down on a niche, every episode's still gonna have our ADHD attacks where we just spout off into completely unrelated topics anyway.
I think Penguin Zero, most critical. He does most reaction content. He finds out other YouTubers from most point of view.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Probably do his side content. We need to start trolling TikTok again.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, might do some trolling Rumble and see if we can find a Rumble for interest's sake.
Yeah, even so. Anyway, no, yeah. Sorry, I need to wrap. I've got a migraine starting. I'm dying.
Yeah. Wrap it up here. So it's. All I'm gonna say is good night and good luck.
Yes, thank you for joining us, and we will catch you all